Totally cool.
Booker, would you like to do the recap or Anto? Anto, maybe?
Uh,
Or
it's
you
been a
guys want
while
me to
since
do it?
we haven't had an answer.
Me? You want the recap from little old me? Oh my god. Well, where did we left off? It was after the dragons, the interrogation we had with the Cross.
Nice.
I remember the name. I just don't want to call it that.
You want to call her Cross?
Yeah, Cross. That's it.
It was our underwater adventure. It was great.
Yeah, after our talk with Cross, we headed out to the surface and we started like going back to Stormbrook. And on our way, we had like some time to kill, and we made some. I think Dylan was doing something with her spells, like was it sending?
I was making a bunch
Yes.
of collect calls. Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was using my minutes. Yeah.
yeah. But there's a lot of things that happen, and not very important. Booker and Anto had a talk face to face, did not end well. And Dalian had a talk with Booker, did not end well at the same time. And it rained, and after that we had an encounter from far away in the morning with a ship from far away. And it resulted to be the same ship that the dragon showed us of a slaver trading ship. And we decided to engage. Booker tried to lie. He failed. And a battle ensued. And we were fighting. And while fighting, the giant appeared all kinds of pissed off with us because we lied to it. What was it? 4 days ago?
We didn't necessarily lie to it. We just said we're going to go look and then we're going to come back. Given it's a mass ocean, the chances of the giant finding us is astronomical.
We stood it up. We said we'll be back, and we never went back. So, and after that, we got split up between ships. Booker and Anto was on the slave trading ship, while Vero is with Dillian on the other ship. All the crew members died. Captain Chuckles is gone with a chuckle. And Captain Snake Eyes is still alive, fighting Booker. Missing shots left and right.
Well, I mean, not everyone's dead. One guy jumped off.
Yes, you're right.
They all died to the end.
That about sums it up. Barner was like in and out of existence, like using his what is it? Ukulele? What is that?
What is violin?
A violin? Yep. And it was like in the background making some notes, and that's it.
What is this AoE we have here? So I try to summon you guys to the battle board. What is this AoE right here?
On the slave trader ship?
Yeah.
I think that was Dalian's or somebody's.
That's the insect plague.
Yes.
That was
From
caused
Dalian.
by Dalian. Yes.
Okay. Since Delian's not here, I'm going to say it's dropped.
Yeah, there's no need for it to be up there anyways, so.
I am lost in this place right now.
Okay. Basically, what's happened is a slaver ship has left. They got the vision from Ysera Cross, which was this dragon, and the party wanted to engage it, and finally they've kind of come to the conclusion, under the pressure of the dragon, and meeting their new companion, Gnome, to, end slavery in Stormbrook. But by doing that, they have to force out the Lynx, and this is one of the slaver ships owned by the Iron Lynx. And they basically, you guys just, commandeered it and killed everybody. Everyone on top. And the giant, of course, has come over the other side of the ship next to Viro, which is going to be played by Ashley.
Hello.
And so we're going to try to help her out as best we can. I'm going to put So Ashley is currently flying, Booker, right? You controlling?
Mhm.
We're controlling her. And have you kind of, hopefully, if we need to help Ashley out, hopefully we won't just like wipe her out immediately in this fight.
Please
The
don't.
fight, we're trying not to. But you guys have basically taken over the boat. But the boat for the SS Liability has probably got smashed into an unusable state as the giant smashes his foot down. And we roll initiative.
It's
Oh
currently,
yeah!
It's currently unsaleable, I feel like.
Before we
So-
forget, DM,
I got a nat 20.
I forgot to say that Vero got like talked out of fighting Rashad the moment we got to Starbrook. So that's also a
Darn.
good point.
Okay.
I'm so happy. Gnome has rolled higher than a 10. I haven't rolled any higher than a 10 with Gnome.
What did Booker get?
I got a 16 and then an 18, so 18.
Anto?
I got possibly 0. We all know that. Let's see.
Yeah, you have
0. Yeah, we go. There it is.
Byro, 10?
10.
Okay, so we got the initiative count like this. There is another pirate guy on the ship here that's still alive.
Hey, guys.
All right. Gnome is up first. Gnome, do you need any help with the fight since you weren't here last week either?
Yeah.
I put you on the boat here. So there is a pirate captain here, or a pirate guy here. But otherwise, the entire boat has been completely ransacked. And on the other ship, Vyro has been separated because everybody was like dimensioning dooring, like vortex warping onto the other ship. Isn't high-level combat amazing?
Of note,
I kind of love that.
Of note, I do think that the ship is somewhere back here now because they've been sailing.
I'm just leaving it here, and the ship is going down. And
It's going down?
I will make a roll that, yeah, it's going to go under in about 5 turns.
Young timber.
The one I'm on right now?
Yeah. But you're flying.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay.
it's not really a big deal.
Oh, okay. So cool. Okay.
No,
How
what
long
do you
I
want to
have
do?
that up?
What Gnome will do... How's the weather?
It's pretty calm.
Damn it. So I can't do Call of Lightning. Okay. Then what I'm going to do...
I think you
Since
can do
I
Call
can-
Lightning.
What?
I think you can do Call Lightning, right?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can. There's just a different throw when it's storming out.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'm going to Call Lightning on to the captain then.
Okay. Call Lightning over the ship. The current ship. All right.
Yes.
The 60-foot radius area requires concentration for 10 minutes. And so something like this. I'll put it out for you like this. 60. So like that. This is kind of like the storm cloud of it, that what you have. It's like a cloud above. And your voice booms like a distant thunder as you speak aloud the words that evoke a storm. Above, the skies open, Gnome, and dark clouds swirl at your behest. You smell the ozone and rain, and every hair on your body stands at end. You feel the energy of your teeth roaring in your ears, and then with the fury of the tempest, you unleash it. And where you command, forks of blue-white lightning strike, and air fills crackling energy, and clouds of debris and lightning strikes again and again. What do you say to invoke the lightning?
I'm like, it is time for the fun to begin. Ignition.
Oh, God.
I'm casting at like 5th level.
5th level?
Next
All
thing.
right.
All right, guys. As long as we have the captain, we can force him to drive the boat, and he's dead.
No, it's not.
I was typing that right now.
Wait. That's great. That's awesome.
30 damage.
He's
It's
still
failed.
alive, but he gets zapped. He's like, "Ugh!" He gets shocked as you see him go right through it. As he kind of like comes to, his whole body is singed with energy. He fails the saving throw. If I take 30 damage. What else do you do now?
That's all my druid can. Wait, no. Wait. I can actually use a feature, called natural recovery. I can recover a spell slot up to 5th level. So I'm gonna use that. It requires no action, and I'm gonna recover a 5th level spell slot.
Okay. Once per long rest.
Once for a long rest.
Alrighty. Brog is up. He's in front of
Me.
Vyro. He had a recharge ability. I roll it a D. It actually only recharges on a 6 on a D6, but he has another one, and he looks at you. He's like, as he pulls his sword up, which is like a lightning bolt. I'll describe him a little bit more for you as well.
Okay.
If size were the only terrifying thing, that would be enough. This giant stands 3 stories tall, but your hair stands on the end, and the air about you seems to sizzle. The winds pulls you like a river's current, and the giant wields a lightning bolt-shaped sword that is long as a ship's mast. And he points the sword up at the air, and he says,
"How dare you cross the links?"
Hey,
It actually worked this time.
"Yeah, I tried to get it to work."
Yay.
You hear the electrical sizzle as the storm clouds begin to emerge above the ship, and lightning strikes at you. Vyro, make a saving throw.
Wait, if he's
A
wearing
dexterity
metal
saving
armor-
throw.
If Fire's wearing metal armor, it's with disadvantage.
It does
Wait.
not. This is another ability.
Okay.
Roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
No, oh, nat 20.
Natural 20. You pass. Oh, wait, let me roll this actually. Yes, you pass. And you take. So we're going to do the damage, and then you take half.
Okay.
$63 divided by 2.
Okay. Are we running down or rounding up? 31.
Down 31 damage.
Woo, okay. There goes temp HP. Woo.
He still has his move action, and he is wounded, so he's just like, Ramundo gives the next PC roll advantage. Booker's up.
Right. So is that just the positioning of where the ship is going to be for the giant?
That's where the giant is. Well, what happened too is the captain died on the other ship, so I was thinking it either. So since Booker's asking about it a lot, Booker rolls a d20. If he rolls a 10 or lower, the ship smashes into the current ship. A 10 or higher appears far away.
That's a strange thing.
You roll, yeah, because there's no captain on the ship. He's been killed, and the wheel turns haywire.
17.
So it veers away, and it's kind of where it's at, where I got it.
Okay. Well, bonus action, I guess I will move the arcane hand 60 feet. So,
okay.
And I'll have it, right about here.
You want to float it up there?
No, right here on
Okay.
the deck, and have it set to interposing hand. So, just a large palm is blocking the captain's view from him to Booker. And I will just move back here, and as my action, just kind of steady the ship. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing, so.
Pirate Captain Snake Eyes is up. You done messed up. And your hand kind of like swivels a little bit, tries to block. Is it trying to block you or Anto? Is the question.
The interposing hand, it interposes between a creature that I choose. So it's interposing the captain and just me. So if it's trying to stay between me and the target.
He takes a look over at. He takes a move over here and shoots at Anto.
I'm feeling lucky today, so it's all good.
Careful.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, I know. I was gonna say, don't jinx it.
Just don't make me do a dexterity saving throw for all you can. So.
Do a dex save, please.
He shoots his pistol at you. Misses with the 3. And he's like, this isn't over. Well, I roll a
Can I
natural
use
3,
can I use riposte with it and like bat it with my blade? That's the bullet back at him.
Hilarious, but I'm gonna say no.
I know.
Actually,
I know.
you're fucking with me too much. He jumps over. He abandons ship because he sees the storm clouds above him, so he doesn't want to get zapped anymore. So he dives into the water. Viro's up.
Cool. I'm gonna bonus action branding smite, and then I'm going to hit him with the longsword.
You move up.
Two-handed.
You fly up next to the giant.
Oh, that's right. That's an 18. Does an 18 hit?
Let me just take a look at what he's got here. It does not. He has an AC of 19.
Oh, okay. So it literally just missed. Okay.
Wait, didn't we get advantage for the next?
Yes, you get to roll with advantage.
Doesn't matter.
It's still an 18.
Fucking hit.
Sorry, Ramondo.
And then I'm gonna use my second attack and just hit him with the sword again, or attempt to hit him with the sword again. Come on.
He blocks it, you know.
Yep.
That you're fighting in with him. He takes his giant sword and clashes with his giant lightning sword.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna look at him angrily with the sword.
I will eat you when I kill you.
Anto's up.
Well, seeing the captain like jump up the boat, I'm like, I can't do nothing much right now. You're sailing the ship. Hey, wait. All right. and I start going this way, looking for the arcane focus that was dropped on the floor earlier, and pick it up.
You said you wanted it to be like a what is it? A telescope?
Huh?
What that was what your gift was. It was Johnny Depp with the telescope meme.
Oh no, that's after this fight.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna search the ship up and down for a telescope.
Yeah. After we're out of the danger, I'm going to search the ship up and down for one.
Let's see what her arcane focus was. She has a ball, like a small ball focus like that. You see what she's got on her hand there? That's what it is. It's like a yellow swirling ball.
I don't know what it is, but my brain is like, I can use this to see from afar away. Like I just put it in a tube and look at it. I can do that with this for sure. And I just put it in my pocket and I air my turn, which is that way.
Gnome is back up. The storm clouds are above you, but nothing's in the cloud anymore.
Can I use a perception to see if I can see the captain so I can move the cloud to hit him?
You want to try to zap the captain? So what I would say is, like, you saw him jump over the side of the ship, right? You can strike the water. I'll give the saving throw at advantage to the guy. Plus, it'll do half damage since the electricity damage is, like, being dispersed amongst the water, right? The nearby water. Mm-hmm. That's what you want to do. Do you want to try to do that still?
Yeah, I'll move it so it's...
It's still within range. I'm not sure. Can you move this cloud? I don't think you can. I think it's a fixed AoE. Well, let me make a saving throw with this guy. What's your DC?
16.
Passes with a natural 20. I'm going to say he takes no damage. Or 24. What else do you want to do, Gnome? I think that this requires a bonus action, right, guys? When you do the call lightning thing from the spell? Going forward? Or does it require an action to use it?
I think it's a bonus action.
I believe it's a bonus action.
Yeah, it's a bonus action, let's say.
So for my action, can I use Tidal Wave?
You want to hit the other ship or something?
I want to help my friend over there.
Want to help?
Well, don't hit the ship I'm on, please.
Well, you're not technically on the ship. You're flying.
No,
so-
okay, you're right.
You're flying. You should be safe.
Never had a
Could
character
be.
that's flown before. It's
Actually, it says
very
on
new
each
concept.
on each of your turns until spell end, you use your action to call on lightning. So unfortunately, you cannot
Okay,
cast it
okay,
beyond that.
okay.
Mhm. It's at
Then
the end
my
of your turn.
bad. That's all I can do. And my turn.
We'll have Gnome said he wanted to make a perception roll, like to kind of look around though. Gnome, make a perception roll.
Okay. That was my bad. 24.
And Gnome, you see a horrifying creature. You hear the sound of it come up the side of the boat.
Oh no.
Don't tell me it's the Kraken. Don't tell me it's the Kraken.
Oh no!
Don't tell me it's the Kraken.
No, it's his pet.
I'm not looking. Oh, right. Yes, the creature. Right. Oh, my God. I forgot about that thing.
The smell that greets you recalls both your sunburnt stone and the air before an incoming storm. The creature you see is similarly a strange mix, part serpent and part crocodile, with far too many legs and fangs, sinewy muscles rips under its bluish scales. It is this creature as he comes and climbs up on the ship. Tabrog is up though, so I'm going to add this guy to the initiative count as well.
What is this thing? Oh, I can research it so I can turn into it.
I don't think it's a creature. I think it's a monstrosity.
I roll a 2d6s. The first one is for the first ability, and the second one is for the second ability. None of them reset.
Sweet.
And the giant attacks you in hand-to-hand combat.
Good.
See what it does here.
Fight me
Girl.
like a man.
Vera would have wanted to go out like this.
Revenge
I will die
regains and
fighting.
gives the next GM roll advantage. So I have advantage on this attack. Attack number 1 onto
No.
Viro.
I think this might be revenge.
I roll a 27 to hit Viro for 16 slashing damage
Okay.
on the first attack. The second attack,
It's not gonna save that. Okay.
no, it does not. Viro, you know your stuff. The second attack, I roll a 24.
Oh, it's still not. Yeah. Okay, that's gonna hit still.
For 25 slashing damage as he brings this lightning bolt sword down on you. How are you doing, Viro? So you take...
Great.
Let me...
A little
so I-
bloody.
I said 16, right? And then 25.
25. Yeah.
It does his last attack at disadvantage. Doesn't hit.
Good. Okay.
Booker's up. Oh, wait, let me roll to make sure if I don't roll a natural 1 for you to counterattack. Nope. Booker's up.
Booker sees this creature come off the side of the up the side of the ship. No, and I'm gonna smack it just off with the arcane hand. So it needs to make a athletics.
This
or
is a...
acrobatics.
Let me see. I don't think I have the right creature size for this. This is a huge creature.
Oh, it's a huge creature?
that makes more sense, yes.
Yeah.
Forceful hand, medium or smaller. So I don't have advantage on the check then. It's just going to be straight athletics.
Okay, can you slap it still, or are you trying to do a shove?
Oh, I can. It's forceful hand. I can hit a creature. I can attempt
Sure.
to push a creature. I only get advantage if it's medium or smaller.
Let's roll it up. Roll your athletics check, or...
Come on. That's a 17 plus 8.
passes as you bump him off. As you kind of bump him back on the ship. I'm going to say he falls
And-
back. It's a shove. He gets pushed down onto these barrels as he skids over at this.
Oh,
I would say it normally would work. Oh, what do you want to say?
It pushes it 5 feet up to a number equal 5 times your spellcasting ability modifier. So it's moved
Okay.
25 feet out.
As he splashes into the water. What else do you do, Booker?
I'm going to continue to sail the ship just forward, and maybe if we're go past it, if I'm in range, I can cast a spell. Let's see here, if I'm close enough. By the time, how far am I to the would we be to the giant?
You have to have proficiency in vehicles water.
Well, I know, but the ship's going to keep sailing, is it not? It's not like
It is
anchored.
It's not anchored, but there is no crew at this time. So you have to roll a proficiency with vehicles, and you have no proficiency. So you rolled a d20 straight raw. No modifier, no ability modifier, nothing under the 5e rules.
16.
Rolling pretty good. I'm going to say it goes forward probably a good 40 feet.
40 feet? Okay, so that would mean compared to
just kind of sailing along. I mean, you steadied the wheel, so it's kind of going where you want it to go, right? For the meantime.
Yeah, it's pretty much just driving itself. So 40 feet, 100 feet. Then I'm going to... Was that my action?
Yes.
Okay, then, well, I can't do anything then, because that was a bonus action.
Yes.
So that's it. I'm just driving
Sound Seeker's up, and the Sound Seeker just got knocked into the water, has a pretty fast swimming speed. And we will move it back 40 like this. And it climbs up the ship again, I think. Whoop. Accidentally clicked that button. And as it turns around, it gets up to the top. So yeah, that's probably what it would do.
Wouldn't it be further back if we moved it?
I'm just... Well, yeah, I moved it back 40. I just moved it back 40, right? So it fell off here, and then I just moved it back 40 from where you were at. Do you want me to move it back further?
No, I'm just trying to get all of it figured out.
It blasts. You hear the electrical storm. It doesn't seem to be... No, it doesn't seem to be bothered by the electricity swirling above it, like the captain was previously. And you hear the electrical noises as it opens its mouth, Booker. And seeing you as an aggressor, it zaps lightning in your direction. Everybody in the line from this creature needs to make a saving throw. That would be the arcane hand. Booker, actually, try to hit Booker. I'm going to say the arcane hand and Booker.
Well, I mean, would it know that I was the aggressor if it just saw the hand smack it?
Let me take a look at the creature. Would it be
smart enough?
Maybe, yeah. It shoots at the hand, and by proxy, it shoots at you.
Does that also hit Gnome back there?
It does not. It does not hit Gnome. I'm going to say it doesn't hit Gnome.
Oh, how kind of you, DM.
Yes.
Okay.
Roll a dexterity saving throw, Booker, and the hand, please.
23 for Booker.
Nice.
And
let's do the hand.
The hand rolls a 17.
The hand fails. And let's see what damage it does here. 59 lightning damage in total.
Okay, the hand is gone.
As the electricity ripples around the hand, it disintegrates and it folds in on itself.
And how much do I take?
Half of that, so 30.
30. I'm not looking good as a wizard. Not looking good.
Byro's up.
Why is there a lightning storm against a lightning giant?
I'm going to just grip my hand on my sword a little bit, just so my hands are touching. And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself. Okay. So I heal for 27, and then I'm going to bonus action cast Sanctuary on myself, and that will be the end of my turn. And I'm gonna kind of like back them into the end of the shield.
Are you trying to walk away, or are you just kind of?
No, I'm trying to push him, like get up against him, kind of go into a little bit more of a fighting stance, getting aggressive, really.
Look at Byro is so cool. He actually had multiple models. See that with the shield out?
Oh, hell yeah.
So it's kind of like what you're describing there, is you kind of like try to square down the giant. Gnome is up.
What Gnome will do is what he does best, which is he will all of a sudden have a ball of acid come out of his hands, and then he'll shoot it using acid arrow on this
At this creature?
Yes.
Okay.
4th level acid arrow.
Make a dex save with this guy?
No, it's an attack roll.
Roll it up. AC of 18.
God damn it!
Missed by 1. Isn't D&D great?
When the
It's
dice
beautiful.
like you,
It's beautiful.
it's lovely.
It's nice when the dice like you, but no.
Terrible.
Could I just
What
put
else?
action cry?
Crying is a free action.
Vyro, roll 2d6s. You've been blessed by Ramundo.
Yes, thank you, man. 26.
Gnome, okay, Gnome's turns up. Telbrog sees if his abilities reset. He's probably a well-traveled giant, but he probably doesn't understand exactly what's going on with you. He's more, might and just kind of hunting down people. He's not really like a witcher or anything like that. So he tries to attack you. He has to make a wisdom save, correct?
Yep, wisdom save DC 17.
Sad times. Rolls a 21.
Oh. Ducky.
And he attacks you. Misses the first attack with a 12. Misses the second attack, I believe, with a 16 as well, right? Now, does Sanctuary work at just once per turn, or is it every single attack I do? Trying to remember that.
I actually was going to say that, but I believe
look it
it's
up.
just a save.
Just a once per turn save, I believe.
I think so. Because it's an attack action, and you have 3 actions
No,
for
I'm reading it correctly.
per action.
Anytime I attack you, I must make a saving throw.
Okay.
Let me roll. I failed on the second
Do
save.
it again.
No, I will say that. Let me make the other saving throw to see if I would have passed. I would have passed anyways.
Okay.
And he tries to attack you the third time with disadvantage as you square off with him. He passes
Can I
again,
just
rolling pretty well. He's got pretty good proficiency with this stuff.
Okay.
Attacks you a third time, but at disadvantage. Hits you with the 23.
I think that hits. Oh no, shield as a reaction. Brings me up to
You can use
24.
it. Yeah, you can reaction as you see his lightning bolt hit, sword. He hits it with both hands and clashes against yours. Your field of energy begins to separate you. Vyro, you might have met your match. Booker's up.
Get off my ship.
The
Can
ship
I try to
is sinking,
intimidate him
of
with
course.
that? This
Yeah,
is
we can
my
do it.
ship now.
Roll an intimidation roll, sure. I like
26.
that. 26. Cool. Let me see what it did.
The sunken ship.
You get
This is my ship. It's going
as
down.
he's kind of going toe to toe with you. He is a little intimidated by it. You get advantage on your next attack.
Yes.
Booker's
Let's
up.
go.
Booker is going to check and see how far he is from this creature. 50 feet. Okay. Booker is going to wave at it, and say, "Nope, not dealing with that." And I'm going to put just a cube of force around him. And now he's trapped within a 10-foot cube of force, or a dome sphere.
We'll put it
And
like
then,
that.
yes. And so since it's in the dome, I'm going to slightly move the ship to the right. And then he's just going to be left there
In the air.
in the air,
For the
Okay.
rest of his life.
just slightly veering right. Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's-
happened?
I like that, Booker. So it looks like let's kind of do it kind of like this. We'll say that the here is starting to be like this, but as you begin to veer the ship, Booker, you notice Vyro is being left behind.
Okay. Let me see here. Do I have? Is it an action to cast the cube of force? I think it is.
It is.
All right. Well, I do not know if I have any other. Let me check real quick for my spells. I don't think I readied Vortex Warp today.
I have it if need be, but.
Yeah, but you can't use it on yourself, which sucks.
Oh, you're right.
We don't need it.
What? We don't need it? Well, we're just gonna leave him there?
No,
I
we,
can't swim.
no.
My armor's too heavy, guys.
No, we don't need it to get out.
Oh,
This requires your
yeah.
concentration to use the wall of force.
it does?
Booker, yes. Because you're casting it from the item. If it requires concentration, you still use the concentration.
Okay, Theater of the Mind. Is the giant within 120 feet then?
We'll say yes.
Then I'll just cast. Well, I can't cast if it's a. It's in. I don't know.
I'm going to
if it's a
say
bonus
actually.
action.
I'm going to say actually, the wall of force fails because the model of the creature, it's 10 by 10 feet. The model of the creature is greater than 10 feet. I have to make a dex save, I believe, with the creature, and that determines where it's pushed outside of the wall of force. If I'm not mistaken.
I think it's a choice by the caster of where to end.
Of where it goes in or out. I'd say that it fails actually because the creature is larger than 10 by 10 foot cube.
So then I'm gonna have it pushed off the ship.
Yeah, I will say you can create it as a wall and like push it off.
Okay.
Let's just make the deck save and see what happens.
Really kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel for stuff here.
It fails. I will say the wall of force works, but he gets knocked off the ship once again, and you navigate the ship again another 20 feet.
This time I'm gonna move it. I'm going to go towards, I believe it's port, which is left. So I'm gonna start turning the ship that way. So I'm gonna start making a U-turn.
You want to try to come back to Viro or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Drifting in the ship.
Sound Seeker's up again, or is Booker's at the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn.
Sound Seeker's up. Again, it has to. I roll a d6 to see if its breath weapon resets. It does not. It's not. I'm not as fortunate as I was on my other game on Wednesday when I killed Morgwin. I'm going to say it moves again 40 feet towards this way, and so it climbs back up on the ship like this, but it's not in range to do anything else. Right? It just gets back up onto the ship, and there's probably a giant wall of force. Booker, I know we kind of rushed it, but I'm going to say there's a giant wall of force across the rim of the ship like this, maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Viro's up.
Because I don't want Sanctuary to go down yet, I'm going to do my healing, my lay on hands. Can I do that on myself?
Yes, you
I
can
think
as
so,
an
right?
action.
Okay, cool. Yes, I'm going to use that as my action. Kind of do the same thing where I like grip to make sure my hands are kind of like touching to make it kind of inconspicuous about what I'm actually doing.
Okay.
And that's a 44. So I'm going to just heal for another 9.
That is not. That's healing hands. Lay on hands is the paladin ability.
You're
which
right.
automatically
Sorry,
does the
one.
healing depending on what it's like a. You'll see it there as a spinner widget.
I see it. Yeah, I was looking at the healing hands. I don't know why I said lay on hands.
No, you're good. You want to do healing hands instead?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that as my action for my once prolonged rest.
Okay.
Since he's probably dead set on not. I'm making sure this thing dies rather than get to the rest of them. And I'm just gonna kind of continue with the intimidating like look, backing him in, getting up in his shit and everything. And that is end of my turn.
Anto's up.
Well, let's see. I'm gonna walk towards Booker, and I'm gonna say to Booker, Booker, send me to the ship where the giant is. Use your magical means to do it.
I don't know if you noticed, but there is a giant creature on this ship that needs to be taken care of too, and we cannot fight both of them.
We got known for that. He can do it.
Do we?
I can't hear them from that far away, right? They're not yelling, right? Okay.
You think I can fight that big thing by myself? You look crazy.
Guys, I got it.
Okay.
Fine. I'm gonna stay 5 feet from a part of you two in between, and that's gonna end my turn.
Gnome is up.
One moment. I'm going to see how far away this creature is from me. Okay, so I'm gonna actually use my movement speed for once. I know, shocker. What is my movement speed again? 30 feet. Okay. Thank you, me. I'm gonna move forward 30 feet. And then so that should make him in range, I think.
Yeah.
It does make him in range. Okay, cool. So let's
You're
see if
using
this
the
works.
tools. I love it.
I'm gonna cast Entangled on the big creature.
Want to try to entangle it?
That's a bunch of wonderful little tentacles with little red sticky tentacles go around him.
What's the spell save do you see?
16 strength.
Fails by 1. It's entangled, so it's restrained. And it makes
See,
a
what I
check at
tell
the
you.
start of his, makes a check on the start of his turn. As the roots come up, you hold it in place. Gnome.
Okay, guys, you better attack it before I lose control of this thing.
Nice.
What I told you, he's got it.
Tabrog is up. It has to make a saving throw every time it tries to attack you.
And don't
And
forget
here,
the 2d6 thing, whatever you were rolling before.
Charges.
Let's charge.
Oh, yes. DMs forget this all the time. His second
got you.
ability resets, which
Okay.
is his lightning strike ability.
Fuck.
He doesn't use it though, because he's
Okay.
just kind of going hand-to-hand combat with you. But let's just see what happens on the first roll. What's your spell save DC? I think it's pretty high.
It is
'cause he-
17.
Yeah, he
Wisdom
does-
saving throw 17.
He looks at the boat as it's sinking, and he's like, "I'll make sure."
I'll make sure to get the treasure later.
And he jumps off the boat, not being able to attack you, and you just see him splash into the ocean water, provoking an attack of opportunity
Yeah.
from you.
Yeah, it does. What are his attack of opportunity? Okay, so it's just cool. I'm gonna just slash him then, because then that time I don't need sanctuary anymore, so it'll just 25.
Roll damage.
I only do it with the one hand, right? With the first swipe, not 2 swipes.
Yes, there you go. 13
13
damage. Plus, do you want to smite him at all?
Do I have that left?
Yep.
No,
Spell
I
slots.
would have needed to cast it before I hit him.
No.
No? Fuck
Nope.
it. Smiting his ass. 2d6.
So, what spell do you want to use to smite? It's D8s. What spell slot level? This is what Odo does in the
Ooh.
Friday game.
Gotcha.
It's 2d8 for a first, and then you add a d8 per level.
Okay,
right?
I'll do the second level, so that's 3d8.
Roll it up.
3. Smiting him with 15, so that's 28 damage in total.
You slash him across his back because he's badly hurt, but he's a pretty apt swimmer, and he begins swimming towards the boat.
Oh, fuck.
We're just going to move him there for now. Booker's up.
Yes, I do believe I can take care of this creature. I'm going to just slowly put my thumb to my forehead and have the pinky just there, just comedically, just and a black piercing ray forms, gathering kind of like a lance, and I'm gonna fire it at the creature at the front of the deck. It's 120 feet, needs to make an intelligence saving throw as I cast Psychic Lance.
It rolls with disadvantage too,
Why does it roll with disadvantage?
because it's entangled.
That is
Alright.
no, it's only intelligence, not dexterity. No, I'm sorry. It's only dexterity, not intelligence. But thank you, Gnome, for trying. It doesn't pass. I roll a 15, I believe, and I don't pass.
Fail by 1.
Yeah, I don't. I'd have to roll a natural 20, buddy.
So you take 23 psychic damage, and you are well, the creature is, not you. The DM is incapacitated this entire no. It is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Yes.
Entangled and incapacitated.
Just kind of just resting there.
It kind of goes still. So its turn is skipped. Byro's up.
How far can I get with this fly thing? 60 feet? If I dash?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's about almost time to be up, so
60, 60. Come on. Come on. Almost. Ah. It's so close. I'm coming,
And Byro,
guys.
as you fly away from the ship, let me see if I can do this. I'll do it in a
Just
second.
go under.
It goes under.
The sunken ship.
I'm here to help. In my turn.
That's great.
Guys, he's coming. Wait, guys, he's coming.
Oh god,
Lord.
more people to entangled. That's great.
The ship goes under.
I didn't leave anything on there, did I?
oh no, the child. No,
Oh.
Anto's up.
My son.
children.
The actually what is left was the treasure chest that you guys found in the boat.
We still got the compass. With,
We can go
Booker
under
has it.
there.
I
That's
have
fine.
I have the compass. Anto has the treasure map, and I believe, if I'm correct, Delian hoarded all the gemstones because she's a jewel cracker.
Okay, so I will move up to here, and I will cast Power Word Kill.
Oh,
No, I just dash towards where the mast of the ship is between the line of sight of the creature and I.
Yeah, you're trying to cover yourself. Yeah, that works.
Yes, because there's an ability that I cannot touch, not even with a nat 20. So
Gnome is up.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something cool because I actually can do it. I'm going to cast acid out at it, and I get the type of advantage because it's entangled and incapacitated.
That's right. Roll it up.
Oh, please, please, please hit. 24?
Roll damage. Acid damage.
25?
I think so. What it does is it does 15 on this turn and then 10 on the subsequent turn.
Yeah, so 15, 10. Yeah, so 15.
15. It strikes it. Is it still incapacitated even though it takes damage?
yeah, it's incapacitated until my next turn.
And it's
And-
entangled.
Yes, it is, because it hasn't been able to break out of it. Tabrog is up, and Tabrog begins to climb up the ship. Let's see if I can move him here.
Oh, God.
Climbs up to here. He was pretty
giant.
close to the ship, so let me take a look at his movement. Yeah, he easily climbs up the ship, and then looks at Anto, who's right in front of him. He's like, I actually have it hotkeyed. Let me just fix.
The Lynx want to have a word with you.
As he casts a lightning bolt down onto Anto. Crack! As you see it, he lifts his sword up and points it at you, releasing this electrical charge.
Wait, he can't climb up that because there's a wall of force there.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
on that spot right there, yes.
Yeah, on
We'll
that
say he
exact spot,
climbed.
right?
I say,
Oh,
well,
so
he will
affect me getting
climb up to here then, and instead he does that gnome.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah.
Pass your save, please. It hurts.
Or he would get up over here. I've lost track of everything a little bit since we're kind of the static models. We can't have like the moving ship and everything. I'm gonna say he hits a gnome or gnome has to make the saving throw, a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going to use my inspo.
Yeah, go ahead.
16.
Let me roll it up.
Did I pass?
I don't know. You did not. I rolled an 18 to counter you. You take 58 lightning damage.
Ow.
As he like commands your cloud almost to draw the lightning from it and hits you with it.
And the
Are you
storm.
still
And
up?
the storm.
Put it down.
Check.
Put it down.
You passed the
19.
contract. Are you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Yeah, Booker's up.
Okay.
The
Well,
creature's no longer incapacitated, or is at the end of your turn, right?
He is no longer incapacitated.
Okay, it's either start or end of turn type of situation.
It's start.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, this time I guess, I'm going to do the same thing. Just another horn, and I'm going to fire it this time at the giant.
Okay.
So I need the giant to make a intelligence saving throw.
Does not pass. As a psychic lance hits him, roll damage.
That is 32 psychic damage, and he is incapacitated.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I'm going to, let's see here, I'm going to reach into my bag and pull out my last healing potion and just kind of, it's a bonus action to drink, right?
No, it's an action.
Oh, I thought there was like some weird rule of you get the full
Nope.
healing. I was
Oh yeah, we did kind of talk about that. It's been changed to where it's. I took that rule away. But Booker, since you brought it up, I will allow you to roll it as you have to roll the hit dice or roll the healing roll straight up instead of max healing. But I basically wanted the nerf deck is you guys don't need that shit.
Okay, but I can still heal.
I don't think we've even done it. Yes, I'll allow you to do it because I don't want to just change it mid-combat on you, especially if you have that expectation, you know?
Okay, yeah, because if we aren't told and we try to do it and...
We'll start it next game.
Okay. 5 plus 2, so 7 hit points back. So
Woohoo!
that's something.
Yes.
And I'm just going to I'm gonna just keep trying to I'm gonna move back and get some cover back here.
You let go of the wheel, the ship starts to turn frantically.
Oh. I didn't even know that it was. And
Is that the end of your turn, Booker?
Yeah, sure.
Sound Seeker's up. He's stuck in the roots. Wait a minute, let me think. You took 58 damage. The DC on that is... did you pass or fail? You failed to save, no. The Entangle goes down. The DC is half of damage taken, right? So it'd be a DC 30. A concentration check.
Entangled is concentration, so I lost the lightning. That was for the entangled.
Yes. You already lost the lightning because entangled... Let me remove this AoE.
Yeah, so it's entangled, so it has to pass the strength
No,
save.
because what I'm trying to say is you rolled an 18, but the DC is actually 30.
That's impossible.
That's impossible for a contract.
No, because it's half damage taken. So the decent damage was taken was almost 60. So it was 58 lightning damage. Divided by 2 is almost 30. So he fails the concentration check. The Entangle goes down. His gnome is almost destroyed in one lightning strike. He can barely keep the concentration up. Isn't high-level combat amazing?
Keep saying
It's
that.
Bullshit.
It's free, so it...
Bullshit.
I'm going to roll the d6 to see if his ability resets. I roll a 5, so it resets as it opens its mouth at Anto. And, well, actually, it's probably doesn't know, but it probably moves up to here using part of its movement. I'm going to move it down off the mask. I just try to shift-click it.
Jesus.
It fell down.
It moves up there and then blasts Anto with the blast, trying to fry Anto. Anto makes a saving throw, a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
This giant did really come out of nowhere.
5.
Absolutely.
Oh no.
You fail. You take 12d10 lightning damage, or 80 lightning damage.
How much?
80.
I think he just wants to kill this group.
Yeah, if you
I
wanted
didn't
your
wanna
Sunday
kill-
back, you can just say.
Oof.
You know we keep on missing it, so...
Oof.
How you doing, Anto? Are you down?
Not looking good.
Anto 8 takes 80 lightning damage as the creature breathes out. I must have rolled near max damage. It doesn't show me my roll because it's a damage roll and I haven't plugged it in yet. I could go look it up though if you really want to.
No.
I probably rolled near max damage on that. Anto, you've met your match, haven't you?
Oh,
That's the end of the creature's turn. Vyro is up.
I'm gonna. How do I pick myself up a little bit? How do I move myself? Oh, whatever. I can't
Bless
move
the gnome with 2d6 temp HP. Gnome, you've been blessed. Roll 2d6 temp HP.
Donka.
By Ramondo, who's enjoying the slaughter.
I cannot seem to move the character, but I want to move him to like
Where do you
right
want
up where the beast just was.
Try to move him now.
I don't. Oh, there.
Okay.
Okay. No.
I'm just helping you out. I think
Can you put him
I'm gonna
over here?
I'm going to say, where do you want to get him?
Right here.
Yeah, so what happened
So
was
it's
you
gonna
can't move him. You can't move him while you have your AoE effect. I think the fly ability actually goes down as well.
Yeah,
that's
that's
what Booker
fine.
was saying.
Yeah, and then I am going to cast Fireball where the AoE was.
You want to cast a fireball on the creature?
It was completely missing Anto.
Yeah,
So
that's
I think
fine.
it was like right here.
As you hit the ship, though, it hits the mask and damages the mask. Collateral
It's
damage.
fine. I'm gonna use my sword and like Avonia, with your almighty power, burn this motherfucker.
I think you have sorcery points if you don't want to try to hit the sails. If you want to.
I do have sorcery points, but
Just don't want it. You're saying fuck
do
it.
we need the ship, guys?
I mean,
We sort of need the ship.
Do we?
Unless you want
Okay.
to swim and maybe
Okay,
an
how
octopus.
many points would I be using for this?
like 1, 2.
Like 2?
I think
Okay.
it's 2.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll use 2. To miss the mass. The creature's got to
Awesome.
make a dexterity saving throw DC 17.
Passes with an 18 for half damage.
Cool. So it takes half of 18. Damn, I thought that did a lot more. Well, I rolled a bunch of 1s and 2s, so.
Yes. Do you have that feat where you do like your 1s, you get to re-roll them, or 1s become 2s?
I don't recall if I saw that on here.
I don't know. There is a feat though. It's called Elemental Adept, I believe. Viral, a huge explosion of fire goes off. You suck it and curve it around it to try to implode in the creature, but the creature has many legs, and it quickly tries to dodge and fizzle out of the way in front of Anto, and scoots near the side as Anto looks like he's been completely electrified and smoking. Smoke coughs off Anto as he's hurting badly. That's what happens when the
That's my
DM
turn.
rolls his recharge.
Stop it!
I could play it really dirty, Booker, and just have him retreat and then cycle it out.
No.
High level
We're
combat,
good.
isn't it incredible? I could just retreat, have him cycle this ability, and just boof, hit you again with it.
I mean, that would. I don't know why the comment was directed towards me, but okay.
You gotta get me an internet slap, Booker, like this. Anto, your turn is up. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm going to move over here, close to the edge, in front of this creature. I'm going to
Pyro, right click and
Attack it.
remove the AoE, by the way, when you're done with the AoE effect.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I got
You move
moved
up
to
to it?
Oblivion. I got moved to where am I? Oh, right here. Okay, so I moved over here.
Mhm.
I'm going to attack it.
Roll it up.
That's what we do. That's what we do over here.
The creatures are getting the giant is bloodied, by the way.
29
Roll damage.
to hit,
Roll it up.
and that's going to be 7 damage. And I'm going to use my superiority dice, and I'm going
Okay.
to grab it.
You want to grapple the creature?
Yes.
I don't. Can you grapple a creature more than one size category larger than you?
Well, it says you apply the grappling in the rules in the player handbook.
Yeah, I'm going to say no, because it's only up to one size category larger than you. As this is a huge creature, you're unable to grapple it.
Oh, it's so big. Oh, it's my
But if
back
you
and it's
want-
big and it's dexterous.
If you want to do another thing, you can, of course. Another superior.
Sure. For sure. If I can't do one, I'll do the other one if you let me. So
Yeah, what do you want to do?
It's going to be where is it? Where is it? Goading attack. When I hit with weapon attack, I add the dice and I do the damage, and you have to make a Wisdom saving throw of DC 17. On failure, the target has disadvantage on attack rolls against other targets than me.
Okay.
Other than me.
Okay, I like that. I
Where's
have
the
to make
D10?
roll it up. You have to roll your spirit. It's you do damage when you do this ability.
Yeah, so that's 6 more
Another
damage.
6. Nice.
And now the Wisdom saving throw of DC 17.
I'll do it when it tries to make an attack against another creature besides you, Anto, okay?
Okay. And well, because it is until the end of his next turn. That's it. That's
Okay.
why.
Okay, I'll make it now then. I fail.
Okay, so I'm going to attack it again. Let's go. Whoosh. That's gonna be 14 to hit, misses.
It does miss. You roll a 4 on the die. He has an AC of 18.
And
Rolling low.
bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for me.
You try to catch your breath as you're like totally sizzled. How bloodied are you, Anto?
I am. If I take one more of those, I'm down. Whoops.
You might be captured by the lynx. Gnome is up.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I polymorph into a polar bear?
Yes. Well, I wouldn't say a polar bear because you probably haven't been that far up north, but definitely like a bear of some kind.
No, I was thinking of polar bear because most likely he would, because he was raised by nobility, probably seen a dead polar bear because nobles
Okay.
buying some shit. So
I don't think I have a
rug?
polar bear.
Polar bear.
You transform into a dead polar bear.
Like, he becomes a rug.
Blending in with his natural habitat, I see.
Don't you love the variety of the Tailspire models? There you go. You're a bear.
That is a weird
So
bear.
I get 2 claw attacks.
All right, you move up to the giant and try to claw attack him.
He is also incapacitated.
Actually, you don't get to attack because you're not a moon druid. Use an action to shapeshift into the polar bear, and you move up to him, and that's the end of your turn.
See, this is why you should play a moon druid.
Isn't this awesome?
No, I said
Tobrog
polymorph.
is
I said
still-
polymorph.
Yeah, it's an
Polymorph
action,
is
right?
still in action. Yes, it's still in action. Booker
He's
is
got a lot of HP
up.
then.
And now
Right.
Tobrog is unincapacitated.
Yes, that is true. I do not have much to work with here. Let's see here.
Heal if you can. If not, I will send a healing spell out.
I cannot. The only thing that heals would probably kill me. So I'm going to. I'll just peek out around the corner, I guess, if I can. Oh, there we go. Peek around the corner, and I'm going to sling a mind whip at him. So, intelligence saving throw as black shadowed tendril just tries to reach into his brain.
To capture you.
As you resist it
Damn.
with a 19.
Oh, okay. So he passed. So he only takes half damage.
Yeah.
So he takes 9 psychic damage, but half that, so 4 psychic damage. I can't do much, so I'm just gonna go back behind us, and just, there's not much I can do.
I like it. You're doing a lot. I mean, these guys were all incapacitated every round. What do you want me to do here?
I don't know.
Sound
Where's
Seeker's
the-
up. He stares right before you, Anto, like looking at, it's like a tamed beast by the giant, and it snarls at you, at you, Anto.
Come on, hit me. Hit me.
But you look
I do
around,
not-
you're like, where the fuck is Delian? His ability does not reset, and he let me take a look at his HP and everything like that. He's hurt, but he does attack you. He tries to lash out and constrict you. What's your AC, Anto?
I don't have the shield, so it's 17.
Okay, hit you with an 18.
Okay,
as you kind of go in with both hands. And he hits you for... Let me look at this ability just to make sure. Let me double check. DM is consulting the rulebook to make sure I don't kill you. Or if I do, it was a legit. Yes, it's true. It's part of it. The body of this creature is like bladish, so it comes around and tries to constrict you. You are now constricted by the creature as it begins slowly wrapping it twists around you. You are now grappled and restrained by the creature, and you take 18 plus 12, or 30 damage.
Ooh.
30 damage? All right.
Are you still up?
Yes.
Okay.
Whew.
And it tries to make a non-lethal bite attack against you to incapacitate you. And so I roll it with, I'm going to say non-lethal damage is rolled with disadvantage. Here we go.
You say I'm grappled and restrained, right?
Yeah, so it cancels out when he's trying to do non-lethal damage to you as it grapples around you. And I don't hit. I roll a dirty 2. I roll a natural 2 on the die. Thyro is up.
Okay. Seeing that whole thing, he's angry. So I'm going to cast, or actually I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna scream, let go of Anto, and cast what is it called? Prayer of Healing on both him and I.
Okay.
And that's gonna heal both of us for 24 points.
Kicking ass.
And then I'm just gonna swing the blade around and kind of like get its attention.
You want to try to distract it or use your intimidation roll again?
I want to try to intimidate it with like
Okay.
the roaring scream, because I think I can do like basically thaumaturgy where I'm making my voice louder.
Yeah, you try to like boastfully do it, but it seems to be like it's working on more instinct than it works on instinct and training as it's trying to incapacitate Anto for the giant to capture it.
Gotcha.
Anto's up. They're grappled and restrained.
I had 24 HP. More.
Extra, yeah, you get 24 on top of that. So you got.
You rolled well on that. Look at that. You rolled double 7s and 2 5s.
I know. Shit. Gonna do that for the fireball?
So okay, so
Next
I'm
time.
grappled.
I hope.
So
Yes.
You said it cancel out, so I'm not grappled, am I? Or restrained?
You're grappled and restrained with the creature.
Can I try and force myself out of it?
Yeah, you do it by making a grapple check. So we roll athletics or acrobatics. I roll really low, so you could probably break out of it. And how it does it, what I do is I change the state
20?
of the... Yeah, so what I do is now I change the state of it. You squiggle out Anto, but it still has one of its like many feet that it's attached to you, so you're still grappled with it. You change the dynamic of it.
Let's see what we have here. Nope. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
No one's getting excited over there.
It takes an action for me to get out of it, right? So
no, it does not. It takes one attack of your attack action to do so. So you still have another attack.
No, because extra attack is if I do an attack, then I can do an attack.
Yeah, but that's how grappling works. Grappling is a special type of attack.
Oh, well.
Even in the
attacking.
5e rules. Mm-hmm.
At disadvantage because I'm being grappled. So.
It doesn't come up very often, but this is how it's run. Yeah, roll an attack roll. The AC is 18.
24.
You do not attack at disadvantage when you're grappled.
I don't.
Only when you're restrained.
Oh.
Yeah. You do hit, though, with a 24. Roll damage.
That's going to be 13
Does it get
damage.
anything from being flanked? Because I'm right behind him.
Now it is. I would say your base isn't directly touching his, so we have to be anal about it. Yeah. Your base has to be directly touching it. And I've also thought about how to flank huge creatures like this with 2 adventurers that are medium size. I would probably say with flanking rules, you can't flank a creature that's more than 2 size categories larger than you. I don't know. This is just a concept idea.
I mean, that would make
Anto,
sense.
you do 13 damage. Do you want to use any superiority dice?
I'm going to use a superiority dice. I'm going to use a maneuvering attack. I'm
Okay.
going to expend a die and add that total damage, which is going to be a d10. That's going to be 10. And
Max damage.
Yes. I love it when I get max damage. When I get max damage, I love it. And now I can allow a creature that I can see or hear to use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking an attack of opportunity from the target.
So it's basically I look over to Vyro. Vyro can move up to it if it wants to, or another creature could move up to it using its reaction. That's up to you guys as the players.
Well,
I guess until
yeah.
the start of Anto's turn.
Well, so I can see in here, and
You're still grappled with the creature, though.
yeah, I can't move, but the other creature can move. And I'm going to tell.
Yes.
What was his name? Gnome. If he wants to move, he can take his reaction to move. He will not provoke an attack of opportunity.
That's only if you move towards this creature, though, correct?
Oh, yeah, this creature, right. So, Vero, if you want to move, do something. You can fly or do something.
Copy that. Let's go.
You move up, and Gnome is now up.
You just made me the happiest person ever because I have advantage against a giant.
Why?
Oh,
With the dire bear stat block because polar bear.
Oh, you're doing dire bear? Is that what you want to do?
Well, that's as close as I can find to a polar bear because polar bears are really strong. So
You can do polar
I get
bear.
attack with advantage because it's incapacitated, right?
Let me look it up. It is not
It's
incapacitated
not.
anymore.
It's not anymore.
Okay. So I attack regularly.
Yes.
So it's a 20 plus a...
Roll it up.
9.
I don't see a dire bear stat block, by the way.
Oh, I can send it to you.
Roll damage.
It's, what, 2d6 plus 6.
Nice.
Finish.
And you get 2 attacks.
Yes. 5.
Plus
And then I
your
get to do-
strength. What's your strength mod?
Plus 6. So
Okay,
5 plus
so
6.
so another 6. Okay. You rake across the giant's kneecap.
Then I get to attack again with my claws. At 15 plus 9, that hits.
Yeah, roll
That
damage.
is like 2d6. And then with the dire bear, since I attacked with both of my claws, that's a 15. I do 14 extra damage.
Minus 9. Another minus 14.
Minus
Yep.
15, minus 14. Because I did hit with
Got it.
both claws.
Sure. Got it. The giant is badly hurt.
Yeah, I'm sending it to chat so you understand what I'm using for stat block for polar bear.
I love getting surprises at DM with new stat blocks. Tabrog is up.
That's as close as I can find
He-
for a polar bear.
He's badly hurt. You hear him whistle over at his dog, basically his pet, which Anto's grappled with. And the dog, like, responds in a way, Anto. It snarls back. As he whistles out to it. Being badly hurt, I'm going to see if its ability resets. So if both of his abilities are down, let's roll it up. And the second ability resets, which is his lightning bolt. And he says, "This isn't." And he looks over at Gnome and points at him as another lightning bolt comes down onto you in your new form. Make a dexterity saving throw, Gnome,
Wait a second, let me
in your
see the
polymorph
deck.
form.
Yeah, I get a +1 to dex. Okay, good.
Just a
Hold
bear.
He's just a bear.
I'm just a bear. 18?
Counter roll with a 19, so hits you through the ability. Rolling really good on those. Plus his spellcasting essence is good.
Big bear, use shield.
You-
Yeah,
Your
you
ass is
shield
about
there.
to be dropped out of bear real quick.
So yeah, you take full damage. Here we go. As he calls down the lightning, you see the storm above you has gone away, though, Gnome. But it seems like he's calling the lightning from the sky itself. And let's roll it up. Yep. 71 lightning damage.
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit!
Are you
Good thing I
dropped out of your
said.
bear form?
Right out of bear form.
Are you
That's
right out of
right
bear
out
form?
of bear form.
So so how it works is any carryover damage from the temp HP of the bear is carried over to your normal HP, right?
Oh my god!
And you
Okay,
do
I'm
also
good.
have temp
I'm good for now.
HP from your normal form too. From just from
Yeah, so I have 54 temp HP, so I'm fine. I'm fine.
So that the remaining, so yeah, that's how it works. So like you drop out, and as he does so, I'm gonna morph you back to your normal form. He jumps off the ship, provoking an attack of opportunity from you.
Oh, I am so taking that. I can't use spells for attack of opportunity, so I'm gonna
Unless
use
you
my
have Warcaster.
sword.
Okay, roll it with your sword.
25.
You cut him badly again as you're kind of relentless at him, Gnome, and you slice him one last time, or he jumps
11.
off. 11 piercing. Oh, you have the acid sword cheese on me?
Yeah. Yes.
Man, you guys are going all out. I love
Get
it.
him good.
Oh
Get 'em.
my.
Yeah.
And Booker is like, you guys can't. Booker is complaining, and you guys are like just mauling my poor giant. Here, Booker,
No, I was
what do you do, buddy?
complaining about me. I can't do anything. They can do stuff. I can't.
Okay.
Gotta
All right.
fuck some
Booker,
shit up. Let's go.
Booker, what do you want to do?
Okay, well, 30 feet. Get a head
You
back
brushes
here.
with death is nothing for the
Yeah.
Odyssey of Illuminators.
Yeah, we brush with death multiple times, as you can see by the dead bodies littered around us.
Death?
Yeah, death.
Who's he? Never heard of her.
So let's see here. Oh, gosh, darn it! It always defaults to the sphere for measurements. Gonna just reach into my sleeve, pull out another tendril of shadow, and just kind of smack the sound seeker with another mind whip.
Don't
Roll
miss,
a match.
don't miss.
Roll a
miss.
d20. You have to roll an attack roll, or is this a saving throw?
Oh, this is a saving throw, intelligence
Oh.
save.
Mm-hmm. Let's roll it up.
Okay.
Because he's grappled with Anto. Let's roll it up.
Yes.
Intelligence save. I think I have to roll a natural 20. I do fail.
All right, so it takes a total of 12 psychic damage. It cannot make react. It cannot use its reaction, and it, I guess, loses 1 point from its
One action point. Mhm.
1 action point. And that's it.
As the psychic damage hits it, it's racked. You hear it scream a little bit. Is it grappling with you, Anto?
Bad Fido.
The fight is not over. I'll roll a d20 to see if it holds on to Anto, because it's pretty hurt. It holds on to Anto as it provokes an attack of opportunity from Byro as it jumps off the edge of the ship into the water.
Now I can use a bonus action with this, right? And an attack.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction from you,
Yeah,
right?
Okay. Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna reaction smack him.
The creature, the Sound Seeker, is
15.
bloody. It misses because the AC is 18.
Okay.
As it jumps over the ledge with Anto,
Oh.
it dives into the water with you, and you look around. You see the giant under there swimming under the water too, and you're held onto it as maybe a potential captor. It has one attack though because of Booker, so it does a move action, 1 action point. Second action point is an attack, which it goes on to you. There we go. With you are grappled with it, so it takes it's going to use the constrict ability again, I think, on you. Yes. So it tries to grapple you underwater. Here we go. I roll a dirty 2 on the die, so I miss you. Byro is up.
Is that an attack? Considered an attack?
That is an attack on you. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, it's gotta be a melee attack. Or
It was a melee attack.
oh well, I'll use my last maneuver and do riposte, and I'm going to use my reaction to attack it.
Roll it up.
Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there we go. Attack with a 19 to hit,
Roll damage.
and
It's a
that's
pretty
gonna
challenging
be
fight for you.
God, if we kill his pet, we are never gonna get rid of this giant.
14
turn
damage
into
plus
John
a
Wick.
D10.
14 damage.
That's gonna be 9 damage.
23 damage.
Oh.
It's
Messed
23
up.
damage.
Plus, let's say about that. I messed up a little bit. All right, Viro's up.
Okay, considering I'm wearing heavy armor, is my chances of being able to swim very good or no?
It's sort of like a thing where you have to have natural swim speed.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you swim at half,
Okay, it's just 30.
and then you attack at disadvantage with slashing weapons. This is from Booker's rules and things like that.
No, you have disadvantage on attack rolls other than with piercing weapons.
Okay, piercing, yes.
Yeah, like a harpoon. Like a
Oh,
harpoon.
this is slashing. Okay. Okay.
Viro, do you want
wow.
to chase after it?
Well, yeah. Probably just gonna drop and try to get as far as I can for it.
You want to jump? You want to jump into the water?
Yeah. I'll kind of just
Jump into the
yeet
water?
myself over.
Yeah, I'm going to put you underwater.
Okay.
You know, the cold ocean water hits you, and you see the giant under there, under the water there too.
Okay. First order of business is hitting him. It was disadvantage with anything but piercing, correct? Just so I
Yeah,
hit that
so you roll
correctly?
straight up. Mm-hmm.
It's not my rules. It's the DM.
17. Oh, you said 18 to
Misses.
hit.
Yeah, misses
And then
by
I'm going to
one.
use my other attack, and I got an 18.
Roll damage.
It is 13. 13 damage.
You badly hurt the creature, and as you do so, it lets go, and the giant looks at you.
Good. Okay. Can't do anything else. Let's end my turn.
Okay. Gnome is up.
Okay, what? No
wait,
more.
wait, what about my turn?
Oh, Anto's up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm in the water.
Nah, forget about it.
I'm saying the grapple is released on you, Anto, but you begin to drown.
So I do a Constitution saving throw.
Well, no, I'm not saying that right now. I think you can hold your breath for a certain amount of time. If you want me to, we can roll it up. I mean, the action of him dragging you into the water is pretty sudden, but it's not a surprise. You start to run out of your breath, and yeah, I'm just going to say for now, let's not worry about it for now.
All right. Yeah, I'm always fair with that stuff. But,
Cool.
so the creature's still alive, right?
Creature's still alive, yes.
Well, I'm attacking.
Roll up.
So, and that's we're underwater, so it's disadvantage.
No, it's not. Only with piercing, I think.
Well, natural 20.
Roll damage, or roll another 20 to see if you super crit and kill it.
Super crit this motherfucker. Get him.
Nah, I got a 9.
Roll critical damage, which is just roll normal damage, then add 10 to it since you're using it as a two-hander. You said
I'm one-handed. I'm one-handed.
You're only using it one-handed, but you said you don't have your shield out.
Yeah, for grapple. For grapple.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Okay. So I'll take -8. And then a -13. Okay, what else do you do? Do you want to use a superiority dice, or do you have any left?
No, I don't have any left.
Okay, I thought so. It's badly hurt. It's on death's door.
Well, that was the first attack, so...
Yes.
I may not have superiority dice, but I can still attack it. There's a 20 to hit.
Rolled up.
It's gonna be 10 damage.
Still alive. Still on death's door.
This guy, this guy,
The giant.
this guy.
You hear the giant scream in rage as you're about to kill his pet.
Let's. We'll never hear the end of it.
I'm it's too big for me, and yeah, I'm going to try and swim up.
You want to provoke an attack of opportunity?
You can't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's
mind
right.
whip.
Booker's right. You can swim up. That's the advantage of this.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and swim up to the surface.
You swim up to the surface.
Yep, and I'm gonna turn because I don't think I have enough movement to get up.
So I moved you up to the surface there, or you actually moved right there. I'm trying to move you down a little bit, but you're stuck on the bottom of the ship. You're under the boat. How does it look?
There's a lot of coral and barnacles.
There's a lot of barnacles under there. I'm trying to move you under there, but there we go.
So what Gnome will do is jump in and go into the water, and as
Okay.
he jumps in, he'll prepare his spell, Maelstrom. Once he sees the giant in his sight, he will cast a huge whirlpool around the giant.
All right.
Am I gonna get caught up?
And us?
It's an underwater whirlpool. We're fine.
It affects us at the surface as well. That's what whirlpools
I'm
do.
down here.
I sure love my friends. I hope they're doing all right down there.
I sure hope that Dillian does
He
not
touched
pull
the
some
butt.
crap.
You touched the nuclear button. Deck save, please.
It's a 30-foot AoE. So how it is, it's a 30-foot AoE. And I'm going to help Gnome out. We'll put it like this. It actually will clip. It will, if you want to just target the giant, you can target the giant, but you'll probably hit Vyro in it.
I'll make a deck
Well, like
save.
the
I'm
way I
just trying to make
put
sure
it
you
down.
get out.
Otherwise, you have to put it down yourself and decide where you want to do it.
Yeah, it's just a strength save. You'll be fine.
Okay.
Strength or dodge?
So I'll put it there. I think it is made on the start of the creature's turn as well. That's usually how these AoE effects look. Let me take a look. No, it is not. It's a concentration thing. Yeah, on the start of their turn. So it's only on the start of the turn. Gnome, is that the end of your turn, Gnome?
Yeah, I thought Maelstrom was right away.
No, it is not. Most persistent AoEs like this are done at the start of the creature's turn. Because then otherwise it would be double counted.
Okay. Well, it's
So
now
either
his turn.
moving through or starting. That's how the rules on that works. All
Okay.
right, Tabrog is up. So he starts his turn there. He has to make a save. He already rolled damage, 22. Let's roll his saving throw. Fails with a 14. Rolled, so 22 damage to Tabrog. And he's pulled, and he's also pulled towards the center of the maelstrom like this, right?
Yes, and it's rough terrain too.
Yes. Let's see if his abilities reset. They do not. His swim speed is quite quick. And I thought about giving this guy a healing potion, by the way. But I won't do it. But he swims. He just swims right over to Gnome and bashes him once. The great sword. Attack number 1.
Quit! Turn into an octopus!
Hits Gnome with a 24. Vyro, you get advantage on your neck. He does not, because he's using the slashing weapon thing like we were talking about. And he also has a natural... He also has a natural swim speed. It's not piercing. It's a slashing weapon. He also has natural swim speed, so it negates any of that, Booker. You take... Gnome, he hits you with a 24 for 26 slashing damage.
Okay.
You still
save.
up?
I'm still up.
Yes. Okay.
Hey, I still have the
You
spell up.
pass, so the DC on that would be 12, just to give you reference, since we start doing more damage than the default 10. So Brog's turn is up, Booker's up.
Okay, Booker is up. Booker is just going to go back and just don't know where my friends are. The creatures are gone. I hear noises. I'm just going to keep just moving straight with the ship.
Sound Seeker's up. It makes a saving throw. It has to probably roll very high, otherwise it dies in the whirlpool. It fails. And how do you kill it? As it swirls into the middle of the maelstrom, how do you kill it, Gnome?
Since Gnome wants to study the body, Gnome will try to just kill it by just drilling it around like a fish in a toilet bowl, like bashing it across the rocks a couple times, and it's complete. Like the body's completely researchable, but it's just dead.
Vyro is up. You're caught in it. Make a saving throw, Vyro.
Strength?
Yes.
You'll be fine.
13.
Fail. You take 22 bludgeoning damage
fine.
as you get swirled into the thing.
That's fine. I get closer to him. Get over here, bitch. Rules for spellcasting underwater.
Nothing. No
Nothing?
rules.
Sweet.
What are you trying to do?
I'm gonna cast fire. No, I'm kidding.
Fireball.
But fireball.
Fire damage does half damage underwater. So.
I know. It would just be funny, and I'm not surprised that there's only basically fire since it's Avonia.
You should know lightning causes fire.
Well, I don't see any lightning in here. How long can I hold my breath?
We're not counting it. We're just the fight will probably be over by then.
I can only
not
move
being
15.
hard. It's double speed, so it's not even 15. You actually can only move like a few feet, so that's probably about as far as you can get. No, that's probably about as far as you can get right there because of the maelstrom. Now I'm gonna help you out a little bit from Gnome's perspective. Dropping a spell, I know certain spells have different descriptions as like no action. How I do it is it just requires a reaction to drop a spell, the concentration on a spell. So Gnome could drop his concentration just in the future before, say, Vyro's turn is up. If you kill the Sound Seeker, you could have dropped it before that, but Vyro is up. So Vyro, you move up a little bit. What spell do you want to cast?
I'm going to cast Vortex Warp and trying to get the giant to go further away. So basically,
Don't try to push it away.
Yeah, I think it's
to
pushing.
Make a saving throw with the guy.
90 feet. Like to just yeet it. It's Constitution saving throw DC 17.
Passes with the 21.
Okay. So.
Got proficiency in that.
So it just doesn't do anything. Okay.
Does not do anything, unfortunately.
Unless it willingly wanted to leave.
Unless it willingly, yeah.
But otherwise, I think.
What do you say? Oh, you say unless it willingly leaves?
If it wants to. Yeah.
If it wants to willingly fail.
You've enraged you by killing its pet. You've enraged it, so it's fine. To the last.
We've started John Wick 1. That's it.
You killed my dog. Anto's up.
Oh, I catch my breath.
And we took his car.
Now I kind of just want him to win. Now I don't know.
We took his car.
I'm shouting, Booker, stop the ship! Stop the ship! We're all down here.
Help!
Booker, you look around, you see an anchor.
Oh. Now, how long has that been there? I
move down.
I drop the anchor into the ocean. It hits the giant in the head.
Yeah, I can
roll a d20. Booker, see if you hit the giant in the head.
No, I didn't.
Roll on after one, you hit Gnome.
Okay, hey, you know what? This is fine.
That would be a horrible way to
roll a d20.
It super got close to one. It was a 5.
The ship comes to a halt as the anchor, as the chain rips down. Booker, is that the end of your turn? Anto's up. Anto's
that was Anto's turn.
I'm trying to do what's going on here.
You're doing great.
It's half movement speed on the.
Yeah, that's your move right there.
Right there, and I'm going to use a dash to swim. Another 15.
Yep.
Right. Can I go down? Game.
Yes.
There we go.
Yep.
No.
That's fine. Right there is fine.
Right there is good.
And you're swimming right next to Vyro.
Yes. And that's gonna be my end of the turn.
Gnome is up as you stare at the guy. He's actually touching his base with you, I think. Oh no, he has a reach. I'm sorry, he's right here.
I'm going to use my concentration to move the maelstrom to not hurt me by only the giant.
You want to swirl it around?
Yeah, like move it.
Didn't I have to do a saving throw because I went inside the maelstrom?
Hold on here. I don't think you can move the maelstrom, can you?
I think you can.
I don't think so.
Why is this a 5th level spell if you can't move it?
Because it's an AoE spell.
You cannot move the maelstrom. You're standing right outside the... You actually move into the maelstrom, so I'm not going to be that much of a ding-dong to you. Anto, you're kind of up there. I'm going to say you kind of are out of it.
You know what? I'm just going to use Erupting Earth on it, 5th level.
Is that your last 5th level spell?
Yeah.
How many 5th level spells do you have?
Remember I used the nature to recover 5th level?
Oh, that's right. Nice job, Gnome. All right. Erupting Earth. He's swimming now in front of you. He's not standing on the ground, so you have to pick a different spell.
No, Erupting Earth would still hit him because it throws boulders up.
Oh, that's right, Gnome. I like that. Ooh, someone's reading the
Remember, I
description
used
of
this
the spell.
against
Yes,
flying
you.
creatures before.
Yes,
Put,
I know.
put
You're
sand
great.
in his lungs.
Yes, there you go. I'll make a dex save against your spell. Gnome, are you going to kill my guy? Oh, I have to
Do
roll.
it.
No.
I have to roll. I
But
roll
did
a
you
21, so I pass. Roll a
half
let's
damage?
say, yeah, half damage. A
Oh.
lot. Could roll well.
33. And then my bonus action, I'm going to
So
Misty Step.
hold on here. Say 15, so 16 damage. Where do you want to Misty Step to?
I'm Misty Stepping the fuck away from this.
You cannot.
over here.
You cannot Misty Step because you already cast an action spell.
No, bonus action.
Yes, but you
Bonus
cannot cast a bonus action spell. The only other action spell you can cast is a cantrip. But in Monsters and Magic, I'll allow it because it's a 2-action spell, so I'll allow you to Misty Step.
Yeah, I'm Misty Stepping the fuck away from
Get over here.
It's 60 feet or 30 feet. I forgot.
No.
Yeah, 60 feet, and then so now he has to go through my spell to get to me. Ha!
That's right. That's right. I like that. Tabrog looks, he's badly hurt. He's on death's door, but he's angry. And he sees that you guys are following him underwater. You've
Get
killed
over
his pet.
here.
No, I
Is-
taunt him. Come
As you
on, I killed
taunt-
your baby.
As you taunt him, his thing resets, and he takes his sword out, his eyes glow, and he points it right at you, Gnome.
No.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
I haven't passed one of these forever.
What
This
about
is a-
me?
8?
Oh.
You guys, I forgot this is actually an AoE. It actually hits people within 10 feet of it. It
Oh.
does miss.
Ah,
It misses. I think it would not. Let me take a look here.
It'll
I can't
probably
move.
hit.
I can't move it. Oh no, there we go. I moved it up. You see that?
oh, he's looking to hit me too.
No,
Did you know that salt water is super conductive to electricity?
it really is.
Is it?
Guys, please.
Yeah.
Stop.
There's TikToks that test that out. It's really funny
He
to
hits
watch.
both Anto and Gnome. I'm going to say in the ability as I'm kind of manipulating it a little bit.
It was
Okay,
dexterity.
so both of you guys have to make dex saves. As he
I
points
probably
his
fail.
sword at you. So what I'm doing is I roll his bending skill power to see what he does. He rolls a natural 20 in anger against you as he cracks it out. I think someone got advantage. Vyro got advantage. Vyro, keep in mind you have advantage on your next roll.
Sweet.
Wait
Anto
a second.
and Gnome fail.
I failed, but I still have my Indomitable, so I'm going to try that again.
Okay, roll it up. Re-roll it.
And I
Just basically
failed
roll.
again.
Yeah, just roll with advantage. Uh-huh. Here we go. Here comes the lightning damage. 59 lightning damage.
I'm using Absorb Element to make it half.
Okay.
Damn.
As your reaction.
Yes.
Nice.
I know, I actually am using a spell correctly.
Wait a minute. Absorb element only absorbs a certain amount of.
No, it makes you
Sort of
Nope,
half.
only half damage.
It makes
I
him
think half
resistant,
damage.
so it's half damage.
Make a concentration
drained it.
check. You're doing
Does that
really well
count for
now
me
today.
too?
59.
No, it does not.
Minus.
You take
Oh, that's
59
nice.
damage. Anto, are you down?
59?
Yes.
So I take
Oh
30.
yeah, you can see the body of Anto like limp.
Anto begins to float up in anger. She's like, "You killed Snoo."
Death by sister.
I don't know if that was his name.
I think I failed the con save.
You did. So the maelstrom goes down. Booker, the anchor is dropped. What do you do?
Do I see? I had to drop the anchor, so I had to go off to one side or the other. Did I see the lightning course underwater?
Yes.
So pulls out the trident. Well, and I'm going to immediately going to sit onto the side railing and then drop into the ocean.
One foot kind of goes over. You drop over, and you just kind of with the trident, I think do you have a natural swim speed with this thing? I don't think so. That was one of the
No, because you
things,
refuse to give it. Because it's weird. It lets you breathe underwater. It lets you see in the dark underwater. It lets you talk to animals that are underwater.
Yes.
But it doesn't give
Minecraft,
you.
it makes you swim faster.
Yeah, no, that's all. No.
Booker, I just put you like kind of right there.
And get underwater, and then just go from the salute to casting, and then I'll cast another mind whip at him.
Okay.
He's
There we
still
go.
within, right? Intelligence.
Take an
said,
ass,
"Come on."
Booker. Failure.
Okay, so that means let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, did I use the right spell slot? Yes. 8 psychic damage.
It is still alive, barely. It's on death's door as it sees you. Next
Hello.
PC roll gets advantage.
Yeah, we needed that a while
Steve
ago.
is popping in. He's with his family out in LA right now. That's why he couldn't be here today. But he gets the next
Steve,
player advantage. Yes. Booker, you almost kill him with the mind whip. Whoosh. The giant looks infuriated as you feel his static power beginning to recharge as he's just hurling lightning bolts left and right. Booker, that's in your turn, correct?
Yep, that is the end.
Soundseeker's dead. Byro is up.
Make. I'm fucking muted. Make a dex saving throw. I'm casting fireball.
What?
Underwater. I do not care.
You cast a fireball on it as you unleash.
And I think
How do you try
my
to kill this
advantage
creature?
Give him disadvantage.
We'll say it gives him disadvantage on the roll.
Fuck yeah. DC 17.
How roll damage?
23.
Vyro, how do you blow up the giant with the fireball?
Underwater.
I know underwater. You are banished. Ivonia will take your soul now. And then doing that, I'm going to swim up, grab Anto's body, automatically use my lay on hands for 25 HP, and pull his ass upwards.
I
imagine it's-
menacingly.
Like a sound wave just boom.
That was
What Gnome will
spot
do
on.
is turn into a giant octopus, grab the dog, and bring it onto the ship so Gnome can research it.
Can the octopus pull that
Alrighty.
giant creature?
Yeah, if you're a giant octopus, yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
pull-
lead everyone to the.
We're just going to go back to Theater of the Mind so I don't mess around with these very complex models anymore.
Yeah.
As the DM is getting a headache
That is
with
fair.
doing all this.
I mean, so I'm gonna get Anto up in the ship, and I'm gonna like just start tapping him. Like, hey, buddy, come on, you okay? You okay? Wake up, wake up.
Do I wake up?
You have 25 HP now. Yes,
Oh, I do?
Yes, I
Okay.
gave you all of my lay on hands ability to get your ass up.
Oh, perfection. I'm alive.
I'm alive.
I go like, in the water. I am not going back.
Yeah, no, you're okay. You don't need to go in the water anymore. You're fine. It's
That
dead.
was-
You're okay.
That was not a fun encounter at all. What did you guys do to piss off a giant?
Well, we
We
broke his
surely
boat.
didn't kill his dog first. That's for sure.
We broke his boat, which that had all the treasure on it, right?
No. We left him on the shore. That's what happened. He broke our boat.
Yes.
You're a little fuzzy-minded. I'm going to forgive you.
I don't know what came over me. I got so angry. Fire just came out of my sword. He almost died. You know.
By the way, Vero, I'm astounded because you and I are not the best of friends, and you just helped my ass.
I can't let someone die. It's not holy of me.
Well,
Avonia would not be proud of a follower like mine if I let you die.
I appreciate it, but don't expect any
Oh, I don't.
Favors.
I don't. It's my job to make sure people stay alive. Even though I'm pretty sure we had a cleric somewhere, potentially.
And with that, Anto goes to close the eyes and like goes unconscious a little bit, and then that.
Barnard
Hey,
and
there should be
Delia
some
somewhere.
ale over here. Get this man a drink. Oh my goodness. You
We
don't need to
haven't
go
even-
that close to death again.
We haven't even checked downstairs yet.
So there
Well,
could be more.
I'm
I
sure
don't-
that we managed to survive. You know, giants are very intimidating creatures. I had to use my ace in the hole,
Which was
turning into a polar bear.
That was your ace in the hole? I mean,
the one that got smitten. Smited?
no, why did you bring this back onto the ship?
Oh, so I can research it and then I can turn into it.
Interesting.
Can you turn into something like this? It doesn't look like a normal thing. It's a bone. I don't even know animals, let alone monsters. But...
Make a nature roll, Booker.
All right, let's take a trip with my natural intelligence. Ooh, 23.
Ooh.
Booker, you seem to be, you kind of are right. Like, you can only polymorph being an archmage yourself into creatures that are beasts. This creature isn't like something natural. It has a lot of legs. Like, it doesn't really have like 4 legs for starters. And unfortunately, Gnome, he kind of, listening to the sage advice of the archmage kind of shatters your hope a little bit as a tear runs down your eye.
Oh,
So you would say this is something magical?
This is definitely something not natural. Transmutation classes definitely didn't have this as an example for turning into things. So,
Could you, perchance, tell what kind of magic this is? I assume something evil, but for what it might be interesting to figure out what it is.
Well, does anything come up for you on your divine senses? Does it smell undead, necrotic, demonic? Maybe take a smell. I don't know.
Just
How do paladins work?
I couldn't tell you myself.
Well,
What does my divine sense reveal to me? Do I need to roll on that? I don't think so.
No, it's an automatic ability. Your white eyes like glow a little bit and like deal with fire as you look over and you touch the creature to sense anything like evil about the creature or otherworldly about it. It doesn't really, the residual nature of it, there's no heartbeat left in the creature as it's been slashed, cut, burned, and maimed and contorted from the whirlpool. Some of its legs are twisted and broken. Everyone, including Anto, has come back from the brink of death. This has been, a harrowing experience, to say the least. It doesn't appear it must have been something made or bound or tamed by this giant. But it's now dead.
all right.
I will relay that, and then
Well, darn, I'm out of energy for that, but what I could do is give, probably the next day, I could probably give, the giant and his pet a proper farewell. I can reincarnate them into whatever the world wants them to be.
Or we could just let them be fish food for a while. I'd rather them not come back into the universe slightly
even with
still
their
angry.
souls, their souls would have some residual.
Anto clearly looks like he is not in any sort of shape to go exploring, but are there any other able-bodied out of the two of you? Perhaps Delian and Barnon went downstairs.
Potentially.
Okay, well.
Let's take whatever we can to get back on course and make sure we get to where we need to go. I need to ponder this abomination for a little bit.
Right. Do we want to see if the giant had anything on him? Or is that more of a lost cause? You just kind of look at the ocean. See.
It's probably singed. Sorry.
Right.
Well, we could sell his gear. We could always do that.
Again, probably singed.
Ew.
Anything of worth would probably still be actually intact. Again, I don't think fire would have destroyed a magical object.
No.
Or gold.
It wasn't that strong of a fire. It wasn't divine smite or anything like that. It was just a regular old fireball.
I think maybe just a bit of a short rest in recovering for
that might do.
Yeah.
Let's have everybody make a perception roll.
Except me, I'm not looking at anything.
Nah, he's down. He's fucking off.
Ooh, 26.
That one.
21.
Gnome and Booker, you kind of are like, you want to rest, and just saying those words, like Anto just like squints really hard. The wind is out there, the sails are blowing, the wreckage and smoke and steam are in the sea air, and then you hear below deck a moaning.
Oh god damn it! Are there zombies here?
If there's anything dangerous,
take out my sword and start fucking walking down.
If there's anything dangerous within 30 feet of us, Wave will let us know, because he is a weapon of warning.
I can't see below the deck, Archmage.
Sense. Fair enough.
I enjoy you embracing the roots of Linear and jumping in and trying to slay that foul beast.
Thank you. I'm learning much stronger magics, trust me. I apologize for not having any oceanic themed spells, but for now I just want to be out of the water for right now. After this and just gesture at the
Could we change that in your daily preparation, perhaps? Maybe add a few more, rain-focused, water-focused spells rather than the mumbo-jumbo of you connecting the dots with your brain to the others?
Oh, well, I'm so sorry. Maybe we can go to the store and we can purchase some ocean spells of some kind. I'm sure they'll have many of those in stock. They would love to supply us with spells.
Are they talking to each other telepathically or no?
Yes. Oh. Well, now that we pissed off the Lynx, I don't know how easy that'll be.
Well, I'll just have to learn them as I go. In the meantime, you know what? You're enough company. I'll happily go look around by myself. And I'll just tell them I'm going to go downstairs and take a look around and just cast invisibility on myself.
And you follow in behind Vyro, who's already kind of gone down below deck. And as you, Vyro, you see something bad as you kind of go below deck. You have a torch out, maybe, right? Because it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
Or you cast light on your shield.
I have dark vision too, so I'm not looking much for color. And then I'm gonna do the divine sense again because it's within 60 feet.
Yeah. You see creatures down there of half-blood, of Feish blood, and demon and devil-blooded creatures. But they're humanoid, or they maybe were once. And you step into the belly of the ship, you are hit with the stench of sweat, urine, and feces. It's dark and cramped, and you can barely move without bumping in to the other slaves who are chained up in the bottom here.
Casting light on the ceiling.
You hear the sounds of weeping, moaning, and coughing all around you. Some of the slaves are sick, and their diseases spread quickly into the close quarters of the ship. The air is thick and humid, making it hard to breathe, and you feel the dampness of the walls and the floors against your skin.
None of evil intent, though.
There are at least like 60 slaves down below. And you remember from what the dragon was saying they were headed to Husad, to the Genie King, to build his pyramids.
Do I know that booger's behind me? Probably not, right? If you cast invisibility.
I also have boots of elvenkind, so no footsteps. So you just
Oh God! I'm gonna make a hard turn back to go up and just.
ow!
Oh,
Did you find anything?
yeah, a slave ship. We're on a slave ship.
Good, we found them. We can get them out of here. Perfect.
Good,
Wonderful.
good. Ah,
So we should probably get them out of their cuffs, manacles, whatever, in due time. Maybe rest right now. We're not exactly going anywhere.
yeah. Do we have enough food for them? They look hungry.
There's probably a kitchen somewhere.
Let's get what we can down here.
Or rations.
Have you dropped your invisibility, or am I?
You're just talking to an invisible force. Yeah, you're looking like you're. It's. I'm not there, but yeah.
I swear there's someone here. I'm not crazy. We're gonna go get you guys food, and then we'll help you guys out. We're not bringing you to wherever they were. We're bringing you guys to freedom.
We're a rescue party.
Cloud behind me says,
You're not with the Lynx.
"No."
Fuck the Lynx.
Yeah, what the air said. Fuck the Lynx.
Oh, fine. It's back. Shoveling the train. Fuck the Lynx, and we're going to get you out of here. We're ending slavery today.
Are we?
We're.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, who was that? Who was that?
I'm sorry.
Are we?
You guys take a short rest if that's what you're wondering about.
Yeah.
Well, I need a long rest to help them out because less restoration. And, well, if we find any slave kits, I can easily free them because no one knows how to use slave kits to unslave people.
Gnome goes below deck. He begins to. How do you start taking it? You find some of the keys on probably the ship's captain, right? Or the Iron Lynx guy. And you take it apart. Anto, make an investigation roll. If you roll,
Unconscious little old me?
well, I don't know. I figured that we're just kind of entering theater of the mind as you got to kind of.
Anto's probably sleeping, right? Whatever you're doing
Fighters.
because you just died and just came back
Fighters
to life.
fighters pretty much need short rests.
Let's just
Oh, okay.
let's
Well,
just
what do you
say
guys wanna
I get up a little bit, and before I head down again to sit down and close my eyes because I had a
Sure.
three near death experience today in one day. I going to search my pocket and have the arcane focus, and I'm gonna be like, Booker, I found this, and I handed it to over to him. I don't know what it is. Hopefully, we can use it for a spyglass.
It's
Maybe.
it's a metal sphere, and I will look into it. Pocket.
That's magic.
back,
You do
back.
your thing, and I'm going to go limping over to the mast where I was, and I sit down and just go.
There's probably a hammock downstairs.
Stay up with the pressure.
Yeah. I'm gonna help unlock any sort of bindings, manacles, anything with my thieves' tools.
I'd like to keep dancing lights up to kind of calm the mood of the slaves, the prisoners and stuff. I know it's only 1 minute. Can I just keep that up because it's a cantrip?
Yeah.
Just have it. Okay.
We're sort of entering a theater of the mind state, and Gnome begins to go below the decks. He begins to unlock a lot of the manacles of the slaves. Some of the slaves start to talk to you guys, and some of them are sailors themselves, and they tell you guys a haunting fact. I was just on the streets and at night, and they found me and they captured me. I didn't do anything.
Wait a second.
Maybe they've been doing that.
What Gnome will do is like see if he's part of like one of the missing people that he promised to look for.
Roll a survival roll.
10.
He is not. But you begin to go throughout some of the faces, and you hear the stories of some of them gnome, and you've saved maybe families of people here. But like what a few of my other recant stories to you that are similar in nature, where they were not innocent. Others were already slaves, but some were not. And Booker, you know that the Lynx betrayed whatever oath they had to Delian, right? Because they said that they would not capture any more people, right? And obviously they did, as the origin of most of these people are from Stormbrook.
This is good news. They've broken their agreement. They've broken it. It's null and void. We can get them with this.
This is disgusting. I was very lucky. My people are always hunted or enslaved, and I just had the lucky life of living a lap of luxury, and I feel such immense guilt for it. And yet, this is why I free slaves. This is why I do my job and make sure people like them reunite to their family and not be slaves and learn skills that can save them and stop them from being in this endless loop of slavery.
Well, with this information and them being general key witnesses, they've broken the treaty that was made, and they can be legally arrested. No necessary need of just flying off the cuff and going in there. We have a full blown. We've got them, so we can take them down here and free the people of Stormbrook. So
You really think that the nobles would take that run in the running? You know how many nobles would love to abuse the power? Like right now, I don't know if I could truly trust the Genie King. I was sent here by the Genie King to free the slaves, which now I'm learning it's not. He used it as a charade. I think I really don't know, but he's
well,
now reinstating slavery, which he truly banned and has people fighting against it now.
the Genie King has slaves building towers for him and temples. I
That's
don't
not
think he disbanded or is against slavery. I think you are getting strange information from somewhere. I don't know where.
well. That's probably what he tells the nobles.
It's just comfort words, of course. He's not going to get the people who line his pockets upset over something that they're probably not going to care about anyways. But with this is directly spitting in his face, and we can definitely use this information against him and against those people who do line his pockets.
I just hope my brother doesn't end up being a slave.
I'm sure you'll find him.
What's your brother's name?
It's Lane Pebbles.
I think I saw him. He was on a ship. Back in Usad. Did he look like you?
No,
or did he look like a Ganassi?
Yes, a Genasi, yes.
Yeah. He was a very valuable slave. He works... One of the slave masters said he was to be sold directly to the Genie King himself. I'm sorry. But
So that's what I must do.
most of us can't even read, and sometimes they cast magic to find out your abilities and to uncover your secrets. I'm so sorry, my friend. If only your friend stopped slavery sooner, then maybe he wouldn't have been captured.
Well, it makes sense that my mark of detect life went black.
Well, it's not like we couldn't find him now. I can definitely contact him if you need. He can tell us where he's at. We can make plans, and eventually we could be able to get your brother out.
So, was the Genie King plan to ruin the Pebbles forgery? Like, we make armor for the Genie King. We make armor for Stormbrook. We have helped the Genie King make such great alliances, yet he captures one of the people who works for one of the nobles to help him.
No.
Slaves are all talking about how the darkness has returned. I'm sorry. But when the times are good, then the masters can be kind. But I lost a sister too.
Is she dead or is she...
I hope she's alive, and her fate is not worse than death, as it sometimes is.
Gnome will gently check his shoulder and be like, I promise you, if you tell me what your sister looks like or a picture, I will find her for you and reunite you two.
He describes her to you, and I will make a picture for you.
He'll write it down on a blank piece of paper.
Or you could just use minor illusion and just shape it as they talk. Just like one of the sketch artists. Yeah.
Well, anyways, do you guys have any slave tools? I can easily get those marks off very easily.
You guys look below the deck and everywhere like that. Who wants to make the investigation roll?
Not me.
I could if
I have a
somebody would.
+2. So if anyone has that higher, then
I have a +8.
oh, okay.
Does anyone want to assist me in looking? Since I feel like
Yeah, I will stand up from where I was sitting and help.
Okay. So would that mean advantage then?
Yes.
If I get assistance? Okay.
Yep.
So
I kind of,
that
and just to give you kind of some reference in Monsters of Magic, if someone gives a help action, I don't even do the proficiency thing, I think. It's just easier to say, hey, just give them advantage.
21.
You find a telescope down there
Huh.
that Anto was worried about and looking for. It's a spyglass. It's very valuable. It was in the captain's quarters.
Gonna collapse that and put it in my bag hold.
There probably is a chest of loot as well. Let me make that up. Did you guys expect that? I didn't really expect you guys to beat that fight.
Really?
Wow.
Wow. How could you say that?
It's not loot. It's shipment. Of course, they were bringing it to some other group.
Rude.
Dare you underestimate the power of 4 chaotic level 10 players?
Okay, I have a spyglass now. Yay! I could really use as a magnifying glass.
We're all not chaotic evil. We're just chaotic neutral.
Oh,
like
no,
this.
just chaotic.
Neutral good. What?
Here
I
is...
mean,
There is also just other coinage that probably was being used in the trade. Here, I don't imagine it's all just slaves. So there's quite a hoard of loot as you find a few chests here. As the links, buy and sell loot, they're probably transporting, gems and diamonds across here. And I'm going to just link you some loot. So there's about, there's 230 platinum pieces. There's also 5,000 gold pieces. And let me go back over here because I'm just doing a lot. So here is some loot. There's also some gems. The gems are worth 10 gold pieces each. And, these are types of things where you can use them to make your own equipment if you like them. Those are worth 10 gold pieces each. Let me make sure I highlight these.
Obsidian.
There are, yes. I'm just going to kind of organize this a little better for you. So I have those 10 gold piece gems. There's also some more valuable gems. As Booker, you're looking through to see if you can find like valuable components perhaps too, right? You see a zircon, a jasper, a star rose quartz, a carnelian.
Delian is going to have a field day with these.
These are the 50 gold piece gems. And then there's more valuable gems. There is a spindle, a jet, an amethyst, an amber. These are 100 gold piece gems.
Mm.
Isn't high-level loot tables awesome?
They are amazing.
There are also, you see some cloth of gold vestments. This is something maybe Viro would be interested in. They're worth 25 gold pieces each. There's 2 of them. You can decide on what they look like, or these are just art objects. But again, they're kind of specific. And
are they like gold
also
robes or something?
Yes, they're like gold robes, but they're like religious in nature because that's what a vestment is. Mm. And they're also, there's a gold locket with a painted portrait inside. Mm. There are also, these are 500 gold pieces each. There's a large crown and a large gold bracelet. You also find just some peculiar items that probably were being used in trade. They are a large noisy wind chime, a crude flute with a pleasing sound, so a nice flute, and a sketchbook from another world. It's not of this plane. It's depicting an unfamiliar creature and an unfamiliar dragon. Something like the darkness.
I was going to say Tokyo, but...
Yes, that's a great picture. The magical items are, and this is just, if you want me to, I can write them down here. There's a potion of superior healing. And then there is a pearl of power.
Does Delian have a pearl of power?
Your eyes just lit the fuck up. Do you want it?
No, I was just wondering about all this stuff.
Oh, jewelry.
Yeah, there's Delian.
Delian, you got some gems.
Delian comes out of the woodwork as soon as rewards are mentioned.
He's been jumping in and out of our chat for a little bit.
I've seen him. I've seen him in the D&D. In the what is this called? Twitch.
So,
what is this
yeah, there he should just showed up in our Twitch or thing. Yeah. This is what the Pearl Power does. Basically, once per day, you can regain a 3rd level spell slot. How it would work in Monsters and Magic is you would regain Spirit equal to 3. Ooh. Or I'm sorry, regain
that's
mana.
Really good for a spellcaster.
You regain 3 mana, which is pretty good. Which is really good. You know, that's 3 first level spells essentially.
I think
it's worth 5,000 gold.
I think we can split this up at any given point. The one thing that I'm most curious about is that spellcaster who attacked us. I want to see if they're a wizard or not, or try and search them for any sort of information of like if they have any objects other than the crystal ball, because they're definitely a spellcaster.
That is correct. They are a spellcaster. I almost forgot about it, Booker. Thanks for reminding me. So how it works is they wear fine clothes, right? Now, obviously, in the battle, the fine clothes get damaged, but they could be repaired. How damage works is they're worth half the cost, and they can be repaired with half the cost with the proper skills. They have a spell book. I think I had the spell book made. Let me see if I can pull it up. Because I've been trying to... No, I did this for my other game. But what I've been doing is actually using our enchanting system to make the spell books. But this is what's in the spell book. It's basically the mage's spell book. I hit you with the Cone of Cold, if you remember, which was a 5th level spell.
I know it was greater invisibility. It had to be.
Yep.
It's a good spell.
And we spend the next, I'm going to say half the day doing this type of stuff. Going through, parsing through the loot, organizing it. And it's getting to be sunset. The slaves that are capable sailors, before I move the time forward, where do you want the ship to go?
Going back to Stormbrook after like freeing them, and Gnome will start druid crafting the Atrelia flower on them, so they and be like, okay, this is a symbol that you've been freed by me, Gnome. Most slavers normally don't fuck around because they know if they fuck around with me, they find out.
Is it true you killed the giant?
No, I killed his pet. The other guy, Viral, killed the giant.
You must have worked together then.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
What is the name so we may tell others of your great deeds?
What's your party's name, guys? I never got the... never got it.
We are the Odyssey of the Illuminators. Well, we are the Illuminators. It's more of it's a strange sort of name. However, it kind of works both as a general telling of the tale, but we're the Illuminators. It's complicated, I suppose.
As I'm doing the dancing lights.
A lot of the slaves, they get they're unmanacled, so they've come above the ship now, especially out of that. They're cleaning things, they're trying to do the best they can. They take unfortunately, some of them don't have clothes, Byro, so they take clothes off some of the other dead crewmates, and they dump the bodies of the other crewmates off the ship, that were just deceased. And they're cleaning the deck up and stuff. He says, once we dock back at the port, they'll immediately know something is wrong. But no one knows we're free now, but they will, and we still have our slave marks.
Well, I could help I can unmark you guys as long as you show me what the slavers used on you. I can easily use those tools to get rid of those marks.
They did it back at the slavers' marketplace back at Stormbrook. They don't carry the tools here, I don't think, and only the head merchants carry those.
In a matter of days, those marks will not have to mean anything at all. We are going to go back there and we are going to commandeer Rashad and the slavers and bring them to justice. And I'm sure by then you'll have your marks taken off one by one there. Don't worry. Stormbrook will be safe for people and no longer have to have them worry about being taken off the streets or out of their homes.
They all start to really, yell. They all start to chatter amongst one another as you say that. They're like, they can't really it's like half of it is like, some of them think you're crazy. The others think that, they're like, is this real?
You may have left port a slave, but you will return a free individual.
My friends, there are no more threats to you here.
And remember, I do free a lot of slaves, and if they don't hold their word, I promise you that I will make sure you guys are free personally.
Well, they already are free.
Well, no marks.
I mean, when we get back, we'll get that taken care of. But, the mark literally means at this point nothing. They're not slaves. It's just a reason for them to fight back now.
That's
Brand the brander, so to speak.
Or potentially kill the ones that branded you, but
Well, we're already going to try and seek justice. Execution can be held in a court of law.
Well, murder is not a bad idea, I've murdered many slavers, it's
We've
no
literally
harm, no
murdered
foul.
several people just a few hours ago, so yes.
But
Points
I
at the
can
people
try.
dumping off the bodies off the side of the boat. We're a little bit
Well,
past that.
Well, everyone who wants to learn a little bit about magic, I can teach you guys a little trick. As he will show that he has control over insects because of the carnivorous plants that he controls. And he'll actually, if any of the slaves want to learn, he'll teach them how to cast a cantrip infestation.
No, I've already been there, quite literally. They can barely read. Start with writing first.
But bugs are so easy to control, they have no intelligence.
See, this is an actual thing. I did try to teach people from Stormbrook how to do magic. Didn't start off well. Funny that you bring it up, though. I love that.
but I okay,
It's all right.
I have power bugs and plants. Try helping.
That's good. Use those to your advantage.
The DM is just traumatized because he knows I can do infestation and then plague and then do the 5th level infestation and be like, you're just getting attacked by bugs forever. Well, shape into bear.
The name of the ship is called the Raccoon that you've commandeered. It is a large galleon slave ship. It's about 2 or 3 times bigger. The other problem is, Anto, you know that you paid insurance on the other ship. So some of the booty that you've basically stolen from the Lynx here, have to be used to pay the damage and from the death of the other crew members that just died on the other one that the giant stomped out.
Well, nothing's coming from me because I'm broke anyway, so...
What do you mean? You've just made money. We're going to organize it and separate it into piles.
I know nothing because I was sleeping till now.
I'm gonna nudge Booker. I think he was asking about the hourglass later. Do you wanna show him that?
I didn't find an hourglass.
Oh, okay.
Anto, just
yes.
pat him on the shoulder.
Spyglass, whatever the fuck it's called.
well, just to tell you guys, I need to make sure that I look like an Earth Genasi when I go to Stonebrook, or else I will face some severe racism.
We can only handle one thing at a time, so I understand. Cloak yourself up if you need to.
I have no more spell slots. That's the problem.
Take a nap.
It's a 3-day travel. We're like maybe about 2 days, 2.5 days, 2.25 days. You'll get your spells, I assume.
We'll sleep. We'll
sleep. Anto, pat on the shoulder. I'm very proud of you of today.
Proud of what? Me dying 3 times or almost dying 3 times?
No, I'm proud that you were able to face against those large and imposing figures. I'm proud that you were able to help me jump into the middle of a active ship against slavers. I'm just generally proud of you because you are able to show some true courage, even though you've been very conflicted with the rationaling of if you should do something or not. And I'm just gonna pat him again and just put the spyglass on his lap and walk away. Very proud of you.
I'm proud of you, son.
I'm proud of you. You need to give them confirmation, or else they're just not going to do anything.
Anto, as soon as you feel your luck turning as he hands you the spyglass that you so desperately sought, you try to undo it, but then you look up and you stand at the deck of the ship and you notice the sky is growing darker and the wind is picking up. Then suddenly you feel the raindrops on your skin. Before you know it, the rain is coming down in sheets.
Oh, well, shit, this is the best opportunity you can give me the spyglass. I can't use it right now.
Sorry.
It's fine. At least I have it now. By the way, before I forget, You guys need to tell the queen that I'm pretty sure that Rashad knows what's up. Pretty sure he knows.
I'm a little exhausted right now, and
I don't care. Just squish something out of you, like one last message of.
oh, pearl, give me the pearl. It's a 3rd level spell.
I don't have a pearl.
No,
You
the
have
pearl. We put all the stuff in a pile. I'm gonna get the pearl, and then I'll use it if we have the time to be able to inform the queen.
I said it. I always said it that there was something fishy going on. Rashad knows what's up because this guy wanted to take me. The Lynx wanted to work with me, little old me. I didn't do anything, and they wanted me. Something's odd, and I don't like it.
Booker requires attunement.
I know. Give us an hour. I'll talk to her in a bit.
Requiring attunement, it's an action in our game.
Oh, it's an action? Give me about 6 seconds. A minute.
Just making sure you have the attunement slots, buddy.
No, I do. Don't worry. I gave up the ring, if you remember.
Okay.
So, I will use that to get back a 4th level. Wait, hold on. If the extent is a 4th level slot or higher, the new through.
It's up to a 3rd level slot, I believe.
Okay.
Regain up to a 3rd level spell slot.
Yeah, okay, a 3rd level spell slot. Alright, cool. I will do that and get back a 3rd level spell slot. And, I realize I do not have sending prepared today.
You can see after having like an aneurysm right now.
Give me.
I'm gonna walk away from this conversation after.
I think preparing spells, it takes me about like 30 minutes based on the level of the spell. So give me half an hour, and I will sit there and memorize.
Osbog, I have a question.
Yes.
With lesser restoration or greater restoration, could I remove the slave marks or no?
Yes. You can move 1 slave mark. There's 60 slaves here. Using lesser restoration, you can remove 1 slave mark.
Okay, cool. I don't have it prepared, but I'll have it prepared next long rest, so that's what Gnome will do.
Okay.
1 slave mark per one.
You guys take Anto, you kind of go below decks. As it's just the storm is out. Add a spyglass to your inventory if you haven't already.
Ciao.
It's not a bad find.
It's worth 1,000 gold.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Making glass and glass blowing is very difficult, especially with the lenses and the science required to make it. It's worth, hundreds of books. And books in themselves are very valuable. Most of the people on this ship can't even read.
It's worth about 40 books, I believe. Correct.
I was watching the show, Seven Kings Must Die. And, you'll see it in that show, too. There's almost no books. All books are handwritten by scribes. And the only people that really read a lot are, priests and nobility.
I will find a bed to sleep in.
Byro, you're strong. And your muscles ache after going toe-to-toe with a giant. And it's been a challenge. What do you say to Ivonia?
Nothing.
Not even a thank you?
Teetering on a this is what I do versus thank you for the help. Beside himself.
I'm going to go around the table and just go to each player and see what they're thinking. as we turn it in for the night, as the ship slowly makes its way through the storm to Stormbrook. Gnome, what are you thinking about?
Probably that he was right to go to Stormbrook, try to help his brother out. Now learning that he's enslaved, he just feels confused because he doesn't understand why the Genie King is doing this, going against what he has told the nobles for years that he's against slavery, but now is going against it. So he's confused.
Anto, what are you thinking about?
He's going to be like sitting down on the bed, sweating, like thinking of how many times he was about to kick the bucket. And he's like, I'm done with the ocean. I want to get away, as far away from all of this, the Kraken, the ocean, the sharks, everything. I want to hit solid ground. It is so a load of crap, and I just feel an immense unease at the fact that something is going to go terribly wrong when we get to Stormbrook. Things are not going to go as planned. He's skeptical about the whole thing. For him, Rashad knows what's going on. He's got to know.
Who would have warned him?
I have no. Anton has no idea. He doesn't feel like this is going to go right. Because
I mean,
many
the time
things
is
could
probably
happen.
limited.
Things could have happened, and then I tried to fight against the fact that Dillian and Booker wanted to send those messages, and I keep thinking on Booker and Dillian want to do the right thing, but I still feel like there are some people you cannot trust, even though they're your closest friends, your closest allies. I do not trust the Queen and her decisions. She is inexperienced. I feel like she doesn't know what she's doing, and she can be easily manipulated by those around her. And I just feel like somebody had to tell from over there, had to tell Rashad. They always have a rat always has a way to escape, and I think he found one. And this is not gonna go the right way that we want to do. Rashad's gotta die. He's gotta be killed, even if we don't bring him to justice the right way. I am determined to get to Stormbrook straight to Rashad. That's all I'm thinking right now. That's what's gonna happen. That's it.
Your instincts have never failed you, Anto, ever since you were a mercenary. Trusting is something that should be earned slowly. You've seen many nobles double-cross each other during the Great War for a
Every
speck
man
of
for
power.
himself. Yep.
You found that the goblins were more trustworthy than humans sometimes. That's why you banded with them.
Yeah, and then somebody killed it, but it's all good.
Booker, what are you thinking about?
I think Booker is having a strangely is a bit of a high note for today. After taking care of everything, freeing everyone, and making our way back, probably conversing with Wave once in a while, talking about this. Uh, and without talking to Wave, he's he's gone on a bit of planning. He's thinking about Gnome and his brother, and he's thinking about how Byron Anto. Well, he was very worried about Anto, especially because he died and very much threw himself in there with him onto the ship, basically to pull Anto with him. He's kind of he's his head's going to multiple different places, all while he's trying to go over this wizard's spell book. Have it. Keep this for later. And kind of just taking the night to think about what to tell Queen Vigil.
What do you
I
think you
don't
would
even
tell
know
her?
if
You've already messaged her and let her know, and she's making preparations on basically arresting Rashad at your behest. You've also Delian also sent a message to the clergy.
Dragon
And
knee. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah.
what are your thoughts? Any more thoughts?
I think Booker is going to think about, briefly just kind of flicks into his mind home. He realizes he is very far away right now.
What is the name of the tower?
The tower, his home, or the place where he stays.
What is the name of the tower?
Wizard Tower. So the what did we name it? I thought it was like the onyx obelisk or something, or like the obsidian. I forget. I'll have to remember what I said, but it's been a while.
You remember and you faintly think about it as they load it into Tailspire.
Oh yeah.
We actually have it listed far to the east. Let's pull it up on that world anvil.
Oh yeah. Goodness.
Icos is the name of the continent from where you're from. On the far northeast there, the Mirage Spire.
Mirage Spire, yes. I just found the name.
Northwest of Itari, home of the giants and the giant folk. You've slain one of their own kin here, who maybe has come as a mercenary of sorts. Anything else you want to say, Booker? As you think fondly about your tower there and all the tools of the trade that you could use so far away from home to try to fight the darkness or to stop it in some way.
God, I miss home. That just let it be a fleeting memory and go to bed.
Byro, how are you sleeping?
He, while taking off his armor, glancing at the burn scars he's had since he was a little older than a teenager, remembering all the training, and then something just pops in his head. Something Anto said that when he brought him back from the brink of death, that surprised. Maybe he has grown a little softer to the goddess Ivonia. Maybe he doesn't hate her as much. Maybe jealous of the people who have the lives that he wish he had, but he's got a group that kind of reinstated a belief, a hope, emotions.
Your thoughts are interrupted as you begin to ponder about the god. As a spiral begins to form, sparks begin to fly around it, and a strange portal opens suddenly before you. The air around you is crackling with energy, and you stare, and a dark, ominous figure steps out from the portal, revealing itself to be a demon. The demon is tall and imposing with leathery black wings. Its skin is dark as coal, its eyes blaze with a fierce red light, and its mouth twists into a cruel grin as it looks at you.
My friend, is it time? Has she finally called?
It is time for the gauntlet. I need my partner back. We must win it this year.
And we shall continue on.
Come here.
I won't
Does it
wear any
overcome?
armor. I'm just gonna leave my armor off, but take my sword.
He kind of puts some on you. I knew I'd be able to get you back this year.
If she calls, she calls. Let's go.
The portal opens. As you and your demon friend go forward.
What is the name of the demon friend that you fight side by side in the annual competition of the gauntlet?
Hold on. Please hold.
Oh boy.
Do, do, do,
Do do do
Do do do do do do
Settle
do.
them down. Music set.
I don't like any of these.
I'm
Do do
sorry.
do 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 do
Let's go
do.
ahead.
Bigman.
Bigman? Spell it out.
Vigman with a V.
Oh, nice. I like that name. Like this?
BICK, man.
Oh, Big Man?
That should be
Oh, Bigman. Nice. I like that.
That should be a Twitch thing. You know, donate enough points and everyone just has to
Hold on, please hold.
Please
Let me
do
leave
have
real quick.
It's a thing. I have it where you can name an NPC. I don't know if the points are too high for it.
No, it's very low. It's low for
People
it.
people just like giving you guys help and stuff. Usually
It's
they don't
cute.
like naming it.
And we
They don't like
appreciate
name.
it.
I will. Do I have enough time to leave a fleeting love letter?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you want to leave behind before Vigman says, "Let's go"?
It will be. It'll start with my friends. The goddess has called upon me and my friend here to go and fight. It's something I must do. I understand, or I hope you understand, the duties of Avonia. I give blessings to all of you in your travels. And Anto, I know we weren't very nice, but I hope you do go. Don't die. And then I'm gonna just sign off and head out.
You enter the portal. And eventually the story leads on into the gauntlet as the annual fight for him in service of Ivonia in the Plane of Fire begins. One of her greatest warriors represents the Church of Ivonia. This is the story, by the way, that Byra wanted me to do for you guys. So, that will conclude our game for today, I think, as next week we will pull up to the port of Stormbrook. And you guys have now leveled up. Now you guys are at level 11.
Long rest and a level up. Yeah.
long rest and level up.
There's
Like
like
do a
weeks.
long rest and level up.
It was like months.
Takes a week to level up. No, week to long rest. Sorry.
It's a week to long rest, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna long rest, change my spells so I can free the slaves. I'll get rid of Spike Growth for now.
You know what? We can ask Vero tomorrow morning to help with that because he can do that. Oh wait, he's
You're gonna go down, his armor's gonna be there, and you yeah, it's time.
Vero's a disintegrated.
Nothing else other than his chest piece is gone. Or no, his chest piece is there because he's got all the burns and stuff from what I've read in the notes and stuff like that. He's got all the burns on him.
I'm glad you said that he kept his clothes because if you imagine that, like you just see he takes the armor, takes off, the camera veers around. It's just him walking into a portal, his
butt ass naked,
just butt cheeks facing the camera. He would fight.
And assless chaps. There you go.
This is. I don't know how Ashley's schedule is for this, but we can have her be like kind of a temp player until we get more. Yeah, if she want. I don't know if how your schedule's working. and we'll just see how Steve and Barnon, which is our bard, they were both here last game, so you guys kind of came in with some, like, this is sort of like a tag team thing where you guys came in with like some fresh players, and the players that kind of got beat up like left. So it was like a really hard fight. You guys are level 11. Just as a spitball idea for you, Ashley, this would be a kind of a cool idea for you to come back with Queen Lysandra. If you want to help
11?
unite,
Even
yeah, if you want to.
Down leveling her?
Well, it's up to you. It's just if you want to.
I mean, who knows who will meet in port?
It's still pretty high level, and it could be an idea to unite the elves with the humans and help with that storyline.
I actually like that. I like that.
Just a concept. Or if you have another story idea, you can go with that. It's really hard to fill higher level games, even from start playing, I've noticed.
Yeah.
You got to get people like Booker who are like super experts at the rules and things, you know.
Yeah.
That are really comfortable playing at high level. Because kind of past level 7, it gets hard for like new players to join and things like that, I've noticed.
Okay, so what is the party made of? You all have a cleric, right?
Usually flesh and bone.
Yes, they do have a cleric.
Okay.
We have a cleric, a bard, a druid, a fighter, and a wizard.
Booker, remember, we have quote unquote a cleric.
I know. If no one would have gone down, I would have definitely used my healing spell. It could have killed me. I don't know. I want to see if it could have killed me.
Don't do that.
Well, on the bright side, no one would have healed for twice as much of whatever damage I took. So
No, don't do that. No one feels so bad. You know.
No one feels so bad.
It's life transference. I give you my soul.
No. Also, is my mic a lot better with gnome?
Yeah.
Boy.
So potentially it could come in as a barbarian.
Yeah.
Oh yeah! I've always wanted to play a barbarian.
Well, let's make it just unbearable and just do wild magic. Just rage. Bad stuff happens.
No, become an armorer. An armorer, you know, a half caster. You get to have good armor. Be like a tank.
Half caster barbarian?
I don't know.
An armorer is amazing. Armorer barbarian.
That's I don't think I've ever seen that